Drifty TV, we live. Let's get it.
Step in the zone, yeah, the broadcast is on. Drifty TV, we go dust to the dawn. Gaming reviews, yeah, we catching the drift. Dropping the text that give us on the shift. Gunners are bottling tears in my eyes. I'm eating the donut and Cinnabon prize. Sugar cube energy, t-shirt and snow. Minus 10 degrees, but I'm ready to go. Game week is done, the preview is set. Anfield royalty, never forget. Sadio Mane, the king on the wing. Dava Gorigi making us sing. Nunes the chaos, we backing the boy. Liverpool winning, bringing the joy. KOP-ISH the roots, but I built my own throne. Drifty TV, yeah, we never alone. Get in the chat.
Yes, people, big up yourselves each and every time, and welcome to another World Cup panel show. Welcome to Drifty TV, and big up to everyone. It is hot out there. Make sure you are hydrated. Make sure if you're doing the whole tanning thing, you've got the suntan lotion on. And yes, brown people, you can get melanoma. Put that stuff on your skin. Lads, what's going on? You know what? This is obviously like it's not the first time on the channel, but it's the first time Enz has been able to join us for the show. So big up Enz, royalty in the
big up, man.
You good?
All good, man. It's good, bro. I can't wait to hear what everyone has to say, man, about the World Cup. Because at first I wasn't gonna be involved in it, and then I'm 18 watch-alongs later, and now I think it's the best thing that's ever happened. So let's see, man. Oh, big up,
man. Let's get into it. Big up, man. Timings was able to time, you know what I mean? So it was blessed, man. Was able to get it done. And obviously we've got the esteemed panel with us. We've got Fuzzy, we've got Jamie, and we've got Dean. What's up, brothers? Everything good? Everything blessed?
Yeah, all good.
Big up. Good. You're on mute, Fuzzy, bro.
Yep, all good, mate. All good.
Yeah, good. Hopefully, Teach will be joining us as well. So we're gonna get into it. And I'm going to start right at I'm just going to jump into I know this is the pause culture we live in now. I'm going to jump straight into the juicy part of the World Cup. we're going straight in, guys. So Donald Trump, he doesn't seem to understand how football works. He said, and I quote, "That's not fair." He said that is not fair. It is not fair that your players committed a foul, has done something wrong, and is going to be punished. That's not fair. Well, how would you feel if it happened to Harry Kane? How would you feel if it happened to Messi? We'll feel the same way we felt the entire history of football, bro. It is what it is. You have to get on with it. You have to deal with it. That's life. But he made a call, guys. And that call got a certain player unbanned and had a suspended red card. Never seen this in my life. But apparently this World Cup now, Ronaldo and Balogun were allowed to suspend red cards, you lot, and pick and choose when the punishment is for the crime. This is crazy stuff. This is crazy stuff. Enz, brother, talk to me. What are we saying, bro? Where are we at? Where are we at in this crazy world, this crazy World Cup, bro?
Whenever something happens in football, right, these random rules out of nowhere that no one's ever heard of just magically pop up. And all of a sudden, you get a red card, but listen, we can pick and choose when you serve them, though. We can, we can give you one, then we suspend the rest and spread them across the tournament or league. Now I need to understand if any Liverpool player now get a red card, is that in the Premier League rule book as well? Is it just in the FIFA one? Is that across football? I need to know, because I need to understand if my players get a red card and I feel like, oh, we got Man United next week and we need Isak and we need a certain. Can we appeal it and spread those across different games?
I know the Prime Minister ends and be like, look, I tell you what, yeah, Liverpool's got a big game in the weekend, I think you better talk to the Premier League and get that red card suspended. Yeah.
I just think at the moment, bro, it just shows you, like, we live our lives by a set of rules, innit? And you realize when people are in powerful positions, rules don't exist to them. Or we can bend the rules, or we can choose when we want to abide by them. We might have to start living our lives that way. I'm not, actually, no, let's not do that. But they pick and choose when they want to break them. And the president went, listen, I'm hosting it. You're in my country. You're running it, innit? I need my best striker on the pitch. I don't care what rule it is. like what Dean said previously, just listen, I don't care what you have to do. He is playing. And that's what happened. He just played. And all of us just accepted it. We just moved on like, oh yeah, Balogun played. I'm like, but he got sent off.
Yep.
He should be missed. Obviously, they lost in the end, innit? And it didn't matter. But imagine the crash out if he scored winners or he was the imagine the crash out. A player that shouldn't have even been in the game itself was able to play. They pick and choose what players, you know what I mean? The president stepped in for his boy. Ronaldo's Ronaldo. But anyone, so I'm sure there's been other red cards in it. Can we step in for Kwanzaa then?
We should.
Well, we should be able to, I guess.
Yeah, but we won't because our country are pussies. No, it's true. It's true. It's true. Though we're all wet arses around here. It wasn't even a red card to deal with, so I don't see the problem.
Which one?
I agree that it shouldn't have actually been sent. The actual foul itself wasn't a red card. It wasn't
a red card in the first place, so I don't actually see the issue.
No, but you know what it is though, Jay? It's like what Enz just said. It's you've set a new precedent now, which means are we going to pick and choose? Because there's been a lot of red cards or a lot of decisions that I think are clearly wrong, and none of them have been corrected. None of them have had anything happen.
They accepted it for what it was. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The refs have done weird in this World Cup because, you know that. You know, the refs have let a lot of things go in a lot of games in this World Cup that they usually blow for, and of course, and that they've allowed now to just let play on and stuff like that, and then in another game they might not do it, in another game they might. It's just, I don't care. I don't believe in corruption or any of this bullshit. It's just the refs are the refs. I just think what you've seen in this World Cup, there are some really bad referees. That's
but how can, Jay, how can they be bad with the technology they use in the? I don't understand. Like, how can you be this bad with the technology you have at your disposal? I don't understand. Because the amount of referees you got on your side, even during the game, the fourth official, the VAR, they got so many around that, so they should not be doing as bad as what they're doing. Let's be honest, AJ.
The referee don't have to accept what VAR tell him. That's why. It's still up to the referee on the pitch. VAR can help them and show them. The referee don't have to accept what VAR say. So it don't matter what VAR do if the referee on the pitch doesn't accept it.
So if they make bad decisions, why are they refereeing other games then? What shouldn't they be like? Taken out of games then?
Yeah, it's just the way the football.
Didn't that happen? I swear the Argentinian, the one that just done the refereeing for the Argentinian game, has been suspended. I swear he just got suspended. Am I getting mad? I'm making it up.
I think the Egyptian FA actually asked for his suspension, but he hasn't been suspended.
Yeah.
As far as
it's
the Egyptian FA that actually complained about him.
Oh, it didn't happen. Look, but you know what? I'm with Trump though. I'm with Trump because at the end of the day, if I got power, what's the point of me having power?
Use it, bro.
Furthermore, just like Enz said, you came to my country, yeah. I let you lot in my country. I put the borders down.
I'll let you in.
It's true though, Enz. Look what he's doing to Iran, man. Look what he's doing to Iran.
Is it my country?
Flying in and out, mate.
Is it my country? Are you in my country?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All I know, next game, my striker's playing. I don't care what you do. He's playing.
It's true though. Whatever, right? So say Harry Kane gets sent off in the semi-final for a red card that shouldn't have been given.
He's
and then not go to overturn the appeal. But then we went to the Prime Minister who spoke to FIFA and got it over appealed. Is anyone moaning?
Me personally, I would keep the same energy and say it shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
I would keep the same. I know we're going to be a lot more willing to accept it when we benefit from it, but I would still be like, nah, that's crazy. That like, how can it be bad? Yeah. What I would think should happen is instead of doing the corruption thing, just say you don't think it's a red card anymore and rescind the red card and then nobody's moaning. But if you stand on business that is a red card, but you're going to suspend the punishment, then now we're going down the route of you're picking and choosing. Because Enz is right. If Balogun hits the winner and USA go through to the quarterfinal and Belgium go home, that conversation becomes crazy, you know. I think we've just pushed it under the carpet because USA got embarrassed and everyone went justice, right? That's what everyone said. There's the justice. USA went out, but I can't lie. If he scores the winner and then they go through and Belgium go out, it would have been a whole crazy different situation.
It was the first time America faced a proper team. That's why they got beaten.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair to Belgium,
well, Belgium haven't been.
They
good
turned
though,
up
man.
because they had been rubbish up until that point.
Yeah, but
rubbish, man.
Belgium could be asleep and still beat America. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know. That version of America in the first
Just one of those
games,
days. I think that game was
right. I don't know. Did you not think there was any controversy during the group stage? Because I think all the controversy has started once the knockouts have come.
No, it all
during
started.
the group part, I think the refereeing was pretty good. I don't really remember there being many bad decisions. It was, for me, it's only when the knockout round has started when it's kind of
Paraguay
or something. Yeah. What's going on here with these decisions here and where? So
I'll tell you when it all started. It all started as soon as everyone noticed Portugal got a hard run to the final. That's when it started. And they're like, because Messi and Argentina got an easier run, and Portugal got the harder run. That's when it all started. And everyone's going,
started from when Messi. No, but Jay, it was when Messi kicked my man in his Achilles, calf, I should say, because it was high.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like,
oh yeah, I forgot.
You send someone else off for running into each other, but you don't think that's a red card. I think that's when I started seeing people start saying stuff.
Well, in the Champions League against Napoli, I saw Virgil should have got sent off for exactly the same thing, and he never got booked for it.
Yeah, that's true. We benefited.
And the game before that.
Hang on. I don't think VAR was involved in that game either at that time when Virgil did that. So
yeah, but again, what
the referee didn't see
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but again,
if VAR was involved, I think Virgil would have been sent off for that at that time.
I don't
100%.
No, VAR was involved. I just don't.
Not in that game.
I just don't I just don't get it. It's all because Portugal got a hard run and Ronaldo had the feet chucked out of the competition. That's all it was.
What do you think? Like they want Ronaldo and Messi final, Jay, or something like that?
They did.
No,
they did want that.
They just want.
They did.
They just want whoever's best in the final. It's going to be England, France.
Not for
anyway.
business, Jay. Not for business. Not for business when it comes to the tickets and coverage.
I reckon they would have done their best to try and facilitate a way that you could get a Ronaldo Messi because that would be the ultimate final, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Is it who corrupted the way that Portugal fucked up in the group stages to get the whole route?
No, but you can't fix if a team's crap.
Is it Argentina's now fault that Colombia couldn't beat Switzerland?
No. But I mean,
is it
in that game?
Are we going to talk about England's easy path to the final if they beat Norway?
I don't know if you're getting the point though, Jay. I think it's more about the way that the games are being reffed instead of easier group. You're looking at you're looking at the bigger picture in terms of you're looking at who put who in what positions and was they the reason why? No, it's not that. I think most of the people that I've seen complain about the refereeing is more around the decisions, and you're a bit lighter on others than you are on other teams. So for an example, Messi should have been sent off in the first game, didn't. Then you've seen other similar tackles and you're going, how is it favoritism? Why is he being sent off, but he's not being sent off? You don't need VAR for that tackle. And even if you do need VAR, they should have looked at it. They did it. You watched a few other games where people was able, like the Paraguay game, man are running around just kicking players all day long. Got away with it the whole game. No, but that's fine to say that. But then when you're letting things go, it should happen in every game then. Or if that's the way we're playing the tournament. But when we keep seeing a consistent thing of, so for this team or these teams, you've been a little bit more lenient. The rules are a little bit different for these. But for others, you're very stringent on that's Liverpool. Let's go to VAR. Let's do this. Let's do that. No, it's going to be slightly different, but you're going to see a little bit of bias. I don't know if it's to take the word corruption out of it, but you can see there's a level of biasness in the way that
bias,
the refs
man.
Is reffing some of these games. If we wanted to use the word,
you look at like you just said, and you look at the Paraguay and the French game. Like the French got 3 yellow cards and Paraguay got nothing.
Yeah,
how does that make sense? How does that make sense in that game? Especially the way
I didn't see that game. I didn't even know that was the case.
Nah, bro.
0 yellow cards, Drifty. It was awful, bro. It was awful. Paraguay was just bullying.
Man dashed himself to the ground, and Elise got a yellow card. He pretended to hit himself in the face. And Elise got a yellow card. Right, cool, done well. His acting skills is amazing. Cool. VAR's there. You can, wherever it is. Then someone cleanly takes out Rabiot. Man said, nah, play on. But Kone takes someone out Yellow card straight.
Yellow
They
card
don't
straight
even
away.
conversate with me. Hold the card, man. Shut up and move away. Are we watching the same game? Bro, it was mad. Some
mate.
of the player
I have heard
in.
everyone I spoke to said the refereeing in the Paraguay game was outrageous. Like everyone,
it's the worst refereeing I've ever seen.
I tell you where it starts to become a little bit dubious, Jay. Yeah, and these are the reasons why words like corruption and favoritism are starting to get flown around. I don't believe anybody should be allowed to referee any games in the World Cup once their team is out. Because for me personally, I think then a bias turns into it. Now, Argentina is still in the World Cup. And Argentina have pretty much got this like, let's have the Mbappe-France final. Yeah, that's what everybody's thinking might happen. But I know everyone in Argentina is thinking, no, but France will easily beat Argentina. That's not the team we actually want to play in that final. Yeah. So conveniently, for Argentina's game today, they have three Argentinian officials refereeing the France game. Now, I'm sorry. Nobody can tell me, that there isn't a level of... Dean, there are three Argentinians, the linesmen and the refs.
No, it's more than that. It's more than that. Argentinian. It's more than that, Drift. Bro, where's the list? Because I don't believe Drift. I'm trying not to believe it.
They just gone full
Drift. I'm trying to not believe Drift. I'm trying to. Where's the? I sent it to the group. Did I send it to the group earlier?
Oh, sir, the chat is saying 5. So yeah, but the fifth. So everybody involved is
send it
in the France game.
This is a joke.
Ain't the quarterfinals the whole country of their team refereeing from there on?
It may be, but the point is though, Jay, how can Argentinian refs be refereeing games now when Argentina are in the... Once we get to this stage, officials for teams who are still in it shouldn't take part for me. You're going to have a bias.
You're going to have to.
Weren't there three French guys in the Argentinian game?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. All
Which
I know
one?
is...
That's what someone in the chat saying.
But free is bro. We're talking about the whole guys that can make a massive difference in the game. Like every one of them are from a country that clearly they're gonna want their country in the final. Free, there's at least two men in the air going. Big man, don't try and.
It seems a little bit.
Argentina Egypt game had 3 French officials.
Oh, right. Ramshar saying no. It's the first time ever that all 5 officials are from the same country.
Wow.
No, okay.
I'm just saying it don't look good, does it? It doesn't look good.
Say three is big up, man. You're saying 3 is mad, yeah? Cool. But you can clearly see they had no biasness in it. You can see because clearly the ref they said was on the side on Argentina. Yeah. So clearly they did their job or not do their job, whatever. But you see in today's game, let's watch this one and see what happens. And then we can make our own assumptions then.
So the 3 officials in the Argentina-Egypt game apparently gave Argentina the rub of the green, but everyone's saying that it's Argentina are corrupt because
everyone's saying the ref. It was the ref French in the game.
I have no idea.
No, but if the ref is the one that was letting things go, VAR was the ones that not really checking it or struggling to check in certain moments.
So it says
if the ref was French, then that's a point.
Argentina Egypt was 3 French plus 2 Norwegian in the VAR room.
And who was the ref? Where was he from? If he used one of the French ones, then there's a case there.
I think the ref was French, apparently.
So Jay, you really don't think, seriously, you don't think there's no corruption or favoritism in football, bro?
Not in this World Cup, no.
I just think
people getting their pants
money is involved.
I just think people are getting upset because their favourites
any kind of, like, you see, when this level of football is in, this level of money is involved in anything, people start spinning narratives, in my opinion. If people disagree, that's fair, but I don't know, man. It seems to be a lot of coincidences happening.
If Portugal got the, I'm telling you, and that people don't think this is the case, but it is the case. If Portugal got the easy run Argentina did and got into the quarterfinals tonight, no one would be saying anything.
To be
that's
fair,
not the case for me, bro, and that's not many people are spoken about. No one cares about Portugal like that.
The only thing I've got to say is I watched that Paraguay game, yeah? That's the only thing I've got to say about the World Cup. The Paraguay game. If no one got yellow card in that game, I'd have said it was crazy, yeah? But the fact that no Paraguay players got no cards and French players got carded, I thought, nah, this is mad. The referee didn't give no one a booking.
I thought, all right, shit
cool.
ref. Shit ref.
No, bro, that's mad. The shit ref won't give a shit ref won't give no cards that game.
So was it the Portugal-Spain game? You said there was 3 French refs in it, or was it a different one?
I don't know, mate. I was just reading the chat.
No, I'm asking what they were saying, because if it's the Spain one you're talking about, Anthony Taylor was the ref for that game.
No, I think they're talking about the French was in the Egypt Argentina game.
Oh, the Argentina one. Let me go.
Yeah.
And see where
I don't know. I don't care who the refs are.
No, go and check and see who the refs
are. I just want to bring out a comment.
He was moving mad.
I just want to bring out a comment here. It says this World Cup is so corrupt. Argentina playing no one good. That's not Argentina's fault. It's everyone else's fault for not winning their games. Get Messi to the final. Fucking hate Messi. Messi scored in every game.
Yeah.
Messi's not corrupt. He's just playing well.
So the main ref was French. So the main referee in that game was French for the game. The actual ref on the field was It was a French ref.
Oh, yeah. So there you go.
Is the Argentina-Egypt game?
Yeah, the Argentina-Egypt game.
But here's the thing. Even if he was French, I don't think France are frightened of Argentina.
No, of course they're not. Argentina.
But I know Argentina are frightened of France. Everyone's frightened of France. Everybody knows the French are the strongest team in the tournament. And if you want to win the tournament, you have to get past France. So even if the referee was French for the Argentina-Egypt game, he'll probably just ref the game normally because France are like, oh, we're going to win this anyway. Who cares who we play? But when France are playing, like in the Paraguay game, you have to admit there kind of does seem to be like a let's get France out the World Cup theme here. Like you said, like tackles are flying in. No one's getting in trouble. Now all these... look. Conspiracy theories will always fly around in football, but personally, I do think it's a bit mad. That 5 officials are from Argentina in the France game. I just think that's a mad coincidence.
Has that ever happened before? 5 officials from one country?
No, someone in the chat just
someone said they never happened before.
All the officials
what if the Argentinian referee it completely fairly?
That's what we're looking for.
Fairly, then nobody will.
That's what we want, isn't it?
I'm telling you,
that's what we want. Corruption.
If we get a dubious red card for France, yeah, and Mbappe gets sent off or something crazy like that, oh, it's gonna go mad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why not just avoid it? Why would you have 5 officials from one country refereeing? If it's never been done, why is it getting done?
Because it's got nothing to do with Argentina. That's why.
Why is it happening then? Why is it happening?
What? So are we all bothered that it's Argentina refs? No, so if it was all 5 English refs, would we?
Yeah, I'll be pissed because it's never happened before. It shouldn't happen then. You shouldn't have 5 officials from one country. There should be 5 officials. Full stop.
You should have a mixture.
The only corruption I've seen in this World Cup so far is Trump interfering and getting anything his own way. That's the only corruption I've seen in this World Cup.
I'm accepting that one. That's
the blatant one.
That's blatant. I accept blatantness. I accept it. Yes, yeah. He wasn't even trying to hide it. Yeah, my player's playing regardless what happens.
It's just the refs are just fucking terrible. It's just awful.
And I hate Argentina as well.
Good in the group stage.
I hate them.
That's the thing. In the
group
stage,
they were crucial. They were
good, and then it's just got terrible in the knockouts. But you know what? Let's move on from the corruption talk and let's talk about the good stuff because I just wanted to get that out of the way. There have been some good games. There have actually been some good games. Like some of the football's been good. I'll start with you, Dean, this time. Who would you say has probably been the team you've enjoyed watching, or the team that you think come out of the World Cup with the best light now?
Obviously, Cape done their thing.
Cape,
I can't even lie. They made everyone just look at the World Cup for what it is. You get me? I thought, yeah. But right now, bruv, I just can't look past France because when I watch them, they've got so much different aspects on what they're doing. It's just it's hard to see where how you're gonna beat them now because they're so in every department they're strong and they've got backup players. I mean, you're thinking, hold on, Tchouameni's not playing today, but they've got Kone there. They've got how is Rabiot still getting in this team to this day? When they got all these players, bro. He's just there for pants, isn't it? He's there for pants, isn't it? Because they got real players there, bro. He's a good player, but
He's the balance thing. He's the balance in that team.
I know he's a good
He's
player.
the composure side. He's composure.
I think if you take Rabiot out of that midfield, I think
there's no composure in the team. He gives you the composure in the team.
Yeah, but they've got players that come on. If Rabiot gets suspended,
no, but he's very good at that, though, Dean. He's
I know,
very
but
good
if
at that.
say he gets suspended, you're trying to tell me that's it. The game, their team's winning.
No, he just gives him good balance, don't he? He's better on what else they got for that reason.
You can't have the same type of players everywhere, Dean. So he's the difference in regards to like keeping the ball better, passing it on to at the right time and all that stuff.
France have got a complete squad, innit? They've got
they have.
They might be the best national side for an attacking team that I've seen since 2002 Brazil. Do you know what I mean? That as an attacking side, they are just unreal.
That was a sick attack. The Brazil. Oof.
I will say, though, I think everyone might be sleeping on Spain. You know.
I think people are sleeping on Norway, bro. Norway as well.
Yeah, Norway, England, that's all in.
But they're doing good though, bro. They competed, they beat Brazil, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. So they are like showing some kind of strength, especially, you know, the way what I like about them is they're not rushing things, Jay. You know what I mean? They pick their moments to actually win the game as well with Haaland up front, and he's scoring the goals every time. If you could watch Norway. So the people are sleeping on Norway. I think Norway is a good team.
No, they've got no pace. They've got no pace, bro.
The thing, I know that, Dean, but it's the way they play. They're more defensive, but when they look at sometimes I look at the time and they just score goals at the right time, and then they win the games. So they're well balanced. They're well balanced, man, and you know they know what they're doing.
What are you say about Spain? Have not conceded this World Cup, I don't think.
I don't know about that.
They haven't.
Have they?
No,
they haven't conceded a goal.
They are, I think, as an overall.
Jay, can you stop spreading light on my team, please? Don't spread too much light.
I'm just saying, as an overall team from defence to attack, I think Spain are the best. I think France are the best goal scorers attacking, like fluent the way they play. But as an all-round package, I think it's very hard. If it's a France-Spain semi-final, I think that's going to be extremely difficult for France to get through.
I don't know about that, bro. I think France is
maybe. I mean, I kind of agree with the Norway takes, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah,
I think
bro, they pick their moments, bro. Keep an eye on them.
Really, you know what I mean? And I take my hands up, I take my hat off to them as well, because I underestimated them. Going into the tournament, I thought there's no way Haaland's going to be able to be the like only one who like drags the team. Yeah. But everyone in the team, even Odegaard, to his credit, now I know it's Arteta who can't coach attacks, because look how good Odegaard's been.
He's been
Norway.
Fantastic, mate.
He's been knitting the play together. He's been doing all kind of, you know what I mean.
He even goes back and defense as well. Drifty.
Yeah, and I'm looking at him play for Norway, and I'm like, I knew it was Arteta don't know how to coach.
Drifty can't help himself. He just can't help himself.
Yeah, he just has to. Even in the intro, there's an Arsenal shade in there, bro. That's crazy.
He can't help it. He's tried. He did try, though. He did try.
Yeah, deep. Yeah, incredibly. I've tried. I do my best. You know what I mean? But no, I mean, you know, big up as well, T. Welcome to the show, my bro.
Yeah.
Big up yourself.
Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon. Sorry about my lateness.
No. I'm gonna come to you next, bro, because I want to talk about England. Big up, Josh, though, the KOP Tribunal guys. Make sure you go and support the boy as well, man. Go and subscribe to the KOP Tribunal, aka Matt's hairline, for anyone who doesn't know. So yeah, go and show your love, man. So big up, boys. Elite panel, fun the Argentina fans.
Same.
Yeah, 100%.
One more. I'll get to that super in a second, bro. Big up yourself for the super. Appreciate it. But I just want to talk about England real quick. T, you obviously have been the one who's backed England the most, I'll probably say, on the panel.
Yep.
And then after that Mexico game, obviously.
Oh yeah, Dean as well.
I can't believe you just.
Oh yeah, no,
no, we can't take Dean out of that. Yeah.
Even I know.
My bad.
That's like, when did Dean change?
Sorry, go on. No, hold on.
No, I forgot about it. No, do you know what it is? Because like T was so like passionate, I forgot there was someone else. Because I remember the Bellingham speech. You must be proud of him, T. I'm not even glad. Since you said it, Bellingham's even gone to another level in this tournament since you said it. So talk to me about England and Bellingham, bro.
Listen, I've got nothing to say, brothers. I have nothing to say. You know, everyone was talking about the Azteca. Everyone's talking about the everything here. Tell
them.
It was. Come on, guys, like apart again, like my only caveat is apart from France. So if you put France aside right now, England have got the best squad in this World Cup. I said it at the beginning. Yeah, Pickford is in terms of clutch moments is the best goalkeeper in tournament football. Like full stop. And again, if you look at Kane, if you look at Bellingham, you're looking at Anthony Gordon again. Like we've got Anthony Gordon, we've got Rashford, we've got Madueke, we've got Saka, we've got Declan Rice, we've got even everyone put in a shift. Literally everyone, in that Mexico game put in a shift. And literally, let's not talk about the refereeing in terms of if it was a red card. Listen, it is what it is. But how we managed that game, from the moment Kwanzaa got sent off, in such a hostile environment, and to play how we did, and again, exactly what you said before, Jude Bellingham, for me right now, is the player of the tournament. Yes, people can talk about Messi, but Jude Bellingham has stepped up to the plate again. He doesn't let England down. How he's on the pitch, how he's, how he conducts himself off the pitch. And that was his stage. Like, we have to realize, that Bellingham loves to be like the main man. Like, he thrives in environments like this. And it's such a privilege and a blessing to have a player like, guys, he's only 23. This guy's only
it is mad. It is mad.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's mad. It's mad. He's only 23. And we've got someone like him. Come on.
I think you might be going too far saying player of the tournament, because I do think Mbappe and Messi have been better than Bellingham throughout the whole tournament.
Elise plays golf at the moment as well, T. Don't worry. Elise ain't playing golf. I hear it, bro.
Let's see. Okay, so
Bellingham's up there, but I don't think he's the best.
Okay. So, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. He's probably the highest scoring midfielder in the World Cup so far, right?
Midfielder, probably, yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that his performances have all been great.
No, but you see, when it comes to tournament football, it's not about performances, it's about moments. Moments literally wins you World Cups. Moments literally wins you titles. And Jude Bellingham gives us moments. I'm like, when it kind of comes down to like performances, I don't give a rat's ass about performances. I'm talking about moments. And
but what if you've had both? Because I think Mbappe and Messi have had both. I think they've actually performed well and they've had the moments.
Listen, okay, cool. All right, well, you know what? Yeah, but then literally, if we're kind of literally talking about someone that wasn't talked about in the same light as Mbappe, Messi, then you know what? We have to give Jude Bellingham his dues. Because
I'll say he's been the best midfielder in the tournament.
Listen, you know what?
He's been the best midfielder.
You know what? And again,
that's questionable as well.
That's questionable, massively.
And like, you know what? Literally, let's not forget, there were like people in the media and literally people on like certain platforms that were saying that Jude Bellingham shouldn't even go to the World Cup, or like Rodgers should start ahead of him. How foolish do like those people like sound now? You know what I'm saying?
Shouldn't go is crazy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's mad.
Like it's madness. But like, yeah, I mean, listen, England against Norway, a great opportunity. And again, I'm not disrespecting Norway, but it's a totally different proposition than playing Brazil. Even though Brazil are not the Brazil from like yesteryear. Against Norway, we would expect to literally get a result. So again, I've like always pounded England's drum. And now it's just going to get louder.
All right. Let's see how it gets on against Berg and Sanderberg first. We'll see there.
I honestly believe England are the most overhyped, overrated team in this World Cup.
Wow!
I don't think they played that well at all in this World Cup.
No, they haven't.
I think they've got very lucky at times. I think they've had a run of the green at times. I don't think they've been great. You know, that Mexico win, celebrations after, it's like, did we just win the World Cup? Or did we beat a team that we should beat?
But come on, 10 men, Jamie. 10 men, though, Jay.
I don't care if it's 8
Jamie,
men.
you're rage baiting, bro.
No. I honestly believe this. I think Argentina and England are the two most overhyped teams at this World Cup. I really do. I
feel like Argentina are overhyped because of Messi.
Yeah, but I think they're both overhyped. I look at England defensively; they're crap. They always concede. Right? They're not a great defensive team, and they're going against better opposition. You know, I don't think we're good enough to beat a Spain or a France to this World Cup defensively. I really don't.
I do think that Norway game is going to be tough. I'm telling you that
people are sleeping on that Drifty, man. I'm telling you.
Tough. If England go out to Norway, I don't actually think it's a surprise.
Hang on, Jane, you say that about England, but won't say it about Argentina. I just said England and Argentina are the two most overrated teams in the World Cup. Argentina are crap. England, if Messi ain't playing for Argentina, England beat Argentina every day of the week because they've got no pace.
Yeah. I don't think Argentina have been good.
But that's what Argentina do, man. They clutch. They don't play well same as 4 years ago. Same
Even
thing.
the last World Cup, they lost to Saudi Arabia, didn't they? The first game.
Yeah, well, they just got Messi, haven't they? That's it. Hey, Messi's gone in every game.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Yeah.
But you know what? The longer the tournament goes on, the slower Messi's getting. Father Time waits for no man. And the beginning of the tournament, when it was a little bit more fresh off the back of one game a week in America, was fine. You see, now he's had to play 4 or 5 games every 3 or 4 days. You can tell he was blowing at the end of that game against Egypt. Like you could see, if that game went extra time, Messi was done. Like he was done. He did not have anything left in him. So I don't know if Argentina can go all the way because I don't know if Messi's got the energy to go all the way. And without Messi, the Argentina team just don't look like they can do anything.
You would think Argentina would beat Switzerland, don't you? So
I thought Colombia should beat Switzerland, and they didn't.
Yeah, but then we saw
Switzerland might be one of them teams that no one's taking. Do you remember like Greece did this? Do you remember when Greece just kept winning and no one was taking
and they won the Euros after that.
They won Switzerland are in the quarterfinals and no one's paying them any attention, and they're in the quarterfinals.
Do you know within Norway and the England game they'll drift? And this is where I agree with T. I think they've got difference makers. Jude and Kane, they're difference makers in that particular game. So even though I think I've watched Norway twice now in terms of the games, 3 times. The one thing I like about them, it don't feel like they give a damn, bro. They actually just enjoying the moment. Enjoying the tournament. Yeah. They just not even the fact of like, oh, we feel privileged to be here. They're like, nah, we're just playing and enjoying the moment. I'm with the group of players and the tournament itself and the environment of the tournament and for their fans. The problem that England has is they've got difference makers as well. So it'll be the shootout between the 2 difference makers, Jude, Kane, or Haaland, or whoever else might pop up, maybe Odegaard if he decides he wants to pop up. That's going to be the difference in that game. I think they both got equally good defenses. They got equally good players in the team as well. Some obviously names that no one's probably know or heard about, maybe just for this World Cup. Because there's a few. The Norwegian, the right wing, that 22-year-old that keeps coming on the pitch, bro, and keep cooking. I think he's at Benfica. That is cold. He keeps coming on and then just dribbling past players and putting the ball into the box to Haaland to score. But in that game, I think you'll be down to the shooters. I think you'll just be down to the difference makers. And that's why I said Bellingham will turn up. But I also think the way that Haaland is playing at the moment, you give him one opportunity and the ball is in the back of the net. There's no second chances with this brother. There's no like, oh, I'm going to give it. No, it's they create 2 for him, bang, bang. You find yourself 2 and they defend cold. They defend set pieces really well. But I can't wait. I think it's going to be a wicked game.
They gave him one chance last time. He scored 2 goals, bro.
They tried pretty well.
They pick their moments, Dean. They pick their moments.
So is Kane. You give him one, the ball's in the net.
Kane's a madman.
Yeah, he's a devil.
If Norway beat England in the World Cup, I do not want to hear the excuses that England couldn't handle the heat against Norway. Right,
I'm making all excuses up.
They can't use the heat. There's no way they can use the heat.
Too hot.
England should be thrashing Norway.
Bro.
No.
Wow.
Wait, I thought we highly rate England. They got all these ex-players.
Everyone's good, man. Every team's good now, man. Everyone's got a proper coach. Everyone's proper coach. It's not the 90s no more. Everyone can play.
Everyone can play, true.
And it's Norway's first World Cup flight. How long?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Is Noosa back fit though? I need to know that because I don't even know if he was injured while they took him off, or is it tactical?
I think he got injured. I think
he got injured, didn't
he? I don't know if he got a knock at half time. But yeah, him, Oscar Bob, them man, they got some.
Players, you see Oscar Bob, yeah. I can't believe that they only paid like 20 mil. Fulham only paid like 20 mil for him.
I can't see shit.
You rate him?
I think I don't rate him. Without that leg break,
you like man with bad touch in it and baggy touch, Dean. So let
you like short stumpy.
No, you like the baggy touch. You like the baggy touch. The guy that run the ball off the pitch.
I don't think Nussa's been that good in this tournament.
Oscar Bob, he was cooking, bro. Don't
stumpy, bro.
Clean touch, clean dribbling. You want the baggy pace?
Yeah, but he can't move.
Oscar's got pace as well. He's got pace.
I didn't say nothing about pace. I don't like stumpy guys, bro. He's not my sort of player, innit? He's not. When he was at Man City, I didn't rate him. I don't rate him at all. I don't rate him. He has a good game here and there, but consistently.
Who? Oscar Bob? You talking about?
Yeah, he's a good player, but.
No, but if you look how young he is, and he broke his leg, and then he tried to get back from the broken leg, and then couldn't get any game time, so they've moved him on. But the talent is there.
Of course,
20 mil or whatever it was. Like I think Fulham have got an absolute steal there.
I just hope he scores, even if England win.
What do you mean hope he scores? What do you mean hope he scores?
No, I just hope he scores, even though England will win.
Against who?
I hope he scores, and then England will win.
Exactly. Against who? You know what? This there's such
an
agenda here. You know what? People actually want England to lose. You know.
I know.
I just said I want England to win, but I want him to score just because Dean called him rubbish.
I don't give a shit about England.
Get these guys out of this country, man. Seriously, man. Put them on a boat and send them out of this country, man. They don't want you seriously, man. I don't care.
Wow.
Oh, you know, Dean, 100%. 100%.
You just go reform on, man.
Yeah, Rags. You hear?
This is what happens World Cup time, Drifty, bro. This is what happens, bro. World Cup time.
Yeah. What England to lose?
They're different.
That's mad.
How you living here? You wanted to lose?
I don't think N said he wants England to lose anyway.
Everyone loving England this much. I hope they're loving them the same when international break comes.
Yeah.
This is World Cup, bro. I don't care about international break. This is World Cup.
If you love England that much, you should follow them all the way, no matter what they're in.
I'm in their country. I don't want them to lose. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We can't pick and choose when we want to support England.
If you're going to war and you want to lose, it's mad to me. It's
crazy, isn't it? It's crazy.
Depends who we're warring against.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm in my country, I want to win. I don't want to lose.
Yeah, then there's after effects. So,
man, I don't know, brother. I don't know, man.
No, what I'm saying, everyone that's speaking out England, yeah. When it comes to national break, they're like, fun England, fucking want Premier League football. So support them exactly the same. We can't pick
I support Liverpool more than England, bruv. I definitely support Liverpool more than England.
But to be fair, we don't have any Liverpool players in the England team, so we're all right when it comes to international break.
Next season international break. Next season's international break is gonna rattle people because it's a whole month.
It's a whole month.
No, Drift. Everyone loves England. It's all cool, man.
Yeah, they're not gonna do the interruptions throughout.
Everyone's gonna love it.
One big massive chunk, and they play like 5 games or 6 games or whatever in a month. So
love
it's gonna.
I can't. So what? People honestly just voting. What you got? When you watch England, you want England to lose.
Can you stop saying yous lot and these?
Who's yous lot, Dean? I don't understand.
I literally just said.
I want England to win.
I'll be very honest to everyone right here. I have no emotional attachment with England.
Why, Jay?
I don't have any emotional.
I don't have any. I don't have anything for them.
If they win, cool. If they lose, it doesn't bother me.
I can't stand anything England represents. I can't stand the FA. I can't stand all the bullshit politics behind that football nation. I can't stand it. So when England score,
it's crazy.
When England score, I don't celebrate. I don't care. I really don't care.
Okay, so literally, what's the reason for you to watch this World Cup then?
I haven't really been watching the World Cup.
Spain,
innit?
Spain is his team, yes.
No. My team's Argentina.
Oh, damn. Now we know.
No,
okay.
Allow it.
The greatest player ever played plays for him. So
Maradona doesn't play anymore.
Big up Rashid, who says Jamie is right. Spain might not be playing dazzling attacking football, but they suffocate teams and they pin them to the wall. Teams can't take the ball off them.
I just want to.
Thank you.
I just want to. I'm not a racist. Whoever just said that in the chat.
It's for Argentina. It's for the most racist team ever.
I just want. The most by the way, the most racist team ever is actually England fans. I'm just letting everyone know.
No,
all these people that are so. I don't want to hear from all these fans, yeah, when it's club football and there's international break and they go, fuck England, bun England. I don't want to see it on anyone's channels. Ever.
Jamie, man, right? Why can't we be happy for the World Cup?
It's a World
What do you mean not to be happy?
Because that means we're what I'm trying to say is that means you're.
I just want to watch football, Jay. I love watching England.
What I'm trying to say is you're picking and choosing when you want to support your country.
Yes. What's wrong
That's
with that?
not a good thing, surely.
If they're owning it, they're owning it, bro. If
Yeah,
they're owning it, they're owning it.
Why can't I pick and choose when I'm doing it? Why?
You know what? All
There's a rules. Who's governing what I'm doing? If I want to do
I'm
that,
more of a club football fan than international. I agree with that. But when there's international tournaments happening, and of course I'm going to support England. Yeah.
Exactly that.
It doesn't matter if I'm English. I don't have to support what's it matter?
I don't have any emotional attachment to England. I agree with you on that. Like,
that stinks, Drifty, as well.
If they lose, I don't care if they go from like, okay, cool.
No, Drift, we got beef. We got beef as well.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Oh, I just don't. You know what I mean?
They saved my life the other day, and you don't care. I hear it. I hear it. You want me to die?
They saved your life.
They saved my life, England.
NHS is talking about.
They saved my life.
Oh. No, but I'm talking about.
I hear it. You want me to dead? You want me dead? I hear it. You want me dead? Get me? If I was living somewhere else, I might not be here now.
Yeah, don't live in America, mate. You have to pay.
No, that's
there,
true.
man.
Yeah, I hear that.
Get me, so.
No, in America, was it 30 grand to call an ambulance?
Yeah, bro. If you haven't paid and you go to the hospital, if you get shot, you have to wait still. I mean, they don't even attend to you either.
Bro, it's $8 a paracetamol in the West Indies, bro.
Jesus.
A paracetamol.
For just one?
One paracetamol, bro. If you're in the hospital. They charge you everything, yeah? Here, I had bag of stuff. You get me? So.
There you go.
Hold on. Let me just get this right. One paracetamol is $8.
When you're in the hospital.
In England, you can get a pack of 20, say maybe 24 for like 30p.
Yeah, you get rushed to hospital. See what happens then. See what happens. See what the prices are saying then. You get rushed.
No, I think
the prices are up here now.
As bad as the NHS is, I still believe it's the greatest healthcare in the world.
100%.
100%. You know what I mean? I agree with you on
By
that.
the way, there is support in your country.
Healthcare,
You can support your country you live in without having to support the national team that they play for.
Yeah.
You know what it is, Jay? You know with me, Jay. You know, like when I watch football, Jay, the difference between me and the rest of the people, I don't involve politics into football. I just watch football. I just like what I see. That's it. That's how I go on about it. I think there's too much politics involved in football for people to hate England or hate this and hate that. Just put the politics aside and just enjoy the game. That's it. That's
fair.
what you have to do.
No, fair. Will you be watching national break?
Yeah,
you know, it's got nothing
Spain,
to do with
Spain.
If it's on TV, yeah.
No, okay, all right, so literally.
We're picking and choosing fans. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I've told you I pick and choose already.
It's
So
crazy.
Cool.
All right,
I've got no problem with that.
So
no problem.
Everyone's
So
a hypocrite.
All right, so
I
think, if England win the World Cup, do I think that my shopping bill is gonna go down? No. Like, do I think that my mortgage will go? No. But it's the fact for those 2-3 weeks, like there's a kind of united feeling, literally when I'm around, where literally I'm seeing people from different cultures. I'm seeing different people. I am seeing different cultures on, within this England team. I'm seeing white, I'm seeing black, I'm seeing people who are like Muslim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally, if you can actually break down that, we're seeing a German manager. We're seeing a German manager right now. So literally, there's a kind of sense of pride and literally there's a sense of unity that literally we all can't take for granted. Cool, like I can understand when people say, well, like England and this. Listen, like we all know exactly sometimes how like certain media outlets want to portray our kind of local areas. But But for this small period of time, for this 1 month, where like we are now in the quarterfinals, potentially could even get to a semi-final. Like it's mad for people to have this narrative about England and don't want England to win, so it just feels their narrative. It's on. You know what? Like I literally did a live, and literally anyone that came in that didn't watch the England game in its entirety, I kicked them off. I'm like, nah, sorry, like, I can't talk to you. Honestly, like you can't come to me and talk about highlights if you didn't watch the whole game. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I hear it. Look, for me, the reason why I don't watch England. Sorry, Jay. Let me just quickly add. The reason why I don't like watch England, I just don't like the football. I don't like the football. Nothing against the players. I think there's some dope players in there. Also, there's no Liverpool players in there, so maybe I'm a bit hurt by that. I think Curtis should have been there, but he didn't play enough. But in general, I just don't like England's football. It doesn't mean that I don't want the country to do well, and I want them to go as far as they possibly can. But I love Spain's football, and I've been watching them for years. And I think the way Jay spoke about them earlier, behind the scene, no one's even speaking about them, which is good. They just keep prodding along, clean sheets, playing well, stifling teams. They play good attacking football in moments in the games where you're like, yo, they should have scored. And they don't have like mad household names like that people kind of rate highly out there. They've put together, Cucurella, no one really rates. Rodri's probably the best one in there. Do you think, okay, he's got whatever. Pedri, no one really thinks he's that great. But when you watch Barcelona, sometimes you get to see him up close and personal. You think, oh, what a player. Got Arizabal up front. No one even rates him. He scores loads of goals. No one looks at him. But you got Baena on the left wing at the moment. No one really knows of him like that. Lamine is the one that's the one that everyone looks at in world football. Like, yo, he's the guy. They got Simons in goal. When you're like, didn't no one see what Raya was doing last season? But he's crazy, on the bench. Yeah, he's actually on the bench. Laporte was once French, but obviously he's now Spanish. So he played there. And you got Kabasi at the back, which is a young teenager, been in the Spanish. So they're just doing their thing. Like Kabasi right now is playing as a centre back. So good in the World Cup, but no one's paying attention to how good he is. Not only his tackling, his passes, interceptions, the clean sheets to boot, but they're just doing it. That's why I like their football that they play. For England, they just don't play attractive football in my. But I don't mean I don't want him to do well.
If you look at England, and it's like they're playing more like you just said. There's no superstars. You say Kane, but it's not like the golden generation for England. It's more of a team that's been formed by Tuchel, and now they connect in some way somehow. He might have come to if he came. I don't know what year. If he came a few years ago, maybe they'll be in a better position footballing wise. But the thing is, this is a team that's just got together, and the way he's connected them, like battling on the pitch, especially that Mexican game, the way they obviously won the game with 10 men, just goes to show there's something there about them collectively rather than individually. And I like what I see with England, man. Honestly, it's more of a team ethic rather than individuals from what I've seen. The way Gordon played on the wing that day, the way. Obviously, Bellingham dominated that midfield. The way Harry Kane always, takes in shots on goal and, being a constant threat. It helps these kind of things. It helps the rest of the players because it makes them, push up even further. So I like. Listen, I think people are just like, for other reasons they don't want to watch England. But if you look at them, the way they're performing in this World Cup, it's pretty impressive. Honestly, it is pretty impressive.
I think that. Right. We'll talk about unity of England and all that, unity of the country all coming together and all that. That's all cool because we're winning. Once we lose, we know they go mad. So that unity will go out the window and they start blaming certain people like they always do, and the media will get on them. It's fucking evil. We know that, right? That's going to happen. That will happen if that does happen because this country does that, right? That's why I don't back it. That's why I can't stand it. But I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I really do. But then, I don't particularly like Saka as a footballer. I saw Saka get abused for missing a penalty, right? And it's not going to hit me maybe like it would hit you guys, if that makes sense, right? And I found that disgusting, and the media making it like that as well. I don't see that as unity of the country. I see that as a separation. So right now, the unity of the country is there because we're winning. Once it fucks up, that unity won't be there, and they look for scapegoats and they call people out and call people this and that and that, and it's fucking disgusting, right? And the other thing, I don't want to be a pick and choose England fan, right? I'm not going to decide I'm going to support my country now because it's a World Cup, yeah. And then I know for a fact once the Premier League starts, international breaks come up and European qualifying and all that, people go, I can't be doing with all this shit. I don't want to watch England. I want to watch Liverpool on Saturday. You know, so that's picking and choosing. I don't want to be that. So I'm just staying out of it. Okay. Right? And that's what I'm saying. And that's my argument.
I understand. That's
my argument.
But I mean, literally, one thing I want to say, because you said that you're an Argentinian fan, right? But
no, Messi, not Argentina.
You know, Messi,
Argentina are racist scumbags. I just
okay, cool. Well, I mean, literally, I'm actually glad that you said that, because of course everyone saw the video when them Argentinian players was like singing on the bus about France, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you know, yes.
Made a video about it.
And again, we are like, well, again, this is just my own personal opinion. We like talking about a minority of like people, and literally, and again, with these social media platforms, you can make something up, you know, and then you can say whatever you want without being, you know, tried or literally verified, etc. I'm not saying, of course, we all know that it's wrong, but again, as I kind of said before, exactly what like, you know, Faz said regarding how like England collectively came together. It's no fluke. It's no fluke, because Gareth Southgate has literally bedded all of the flowers now for Tuchel to literally water them. Don't forget, we've like been to 2 Euro finals. This has been the most successful England team since we've been alive, right? So literally, again, there are certain things that are now happening, which we as like young men that literally have an influence, not like only on social media, but within our own community, to say, right, you know what? I'm actually proud that I'm a England fan. I'm actually proud to be British. Right, you know, flipping, there's Ian Wright, there's like Stephen, you know, and again, everyone knows about the, you know, being a Scouser or, you know, or like being, you know, English. Cool. Like we all kind of know like the history there, but still there's Liverpool fans that are still proud to put on that England shirt. So it's for like me, it's a way for me to sit down with my dad or sit down with my brother and say, right, okay, you know what, you know, I'll actually wear like the England shirt with pride and say, right, okay, like if Jude Bellingham scores, I'm going to do the Jude Bellingham celebration. If Kane scores, I'm going to do his celebration. If, you know what I'm saying, like it's a, you know, it's a kind of proud moment that I'm so glad that I'm alive to actually see it. You know what I mean? And literally other like countries would wish that they had the same type of unity that we have.
Oh, I agree, the unity part of like when it's winning, and that's the thing, yeah. And like,
unity when winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't not support England because of them issues I pointed out just a minute ago, right? I've just never had, I don't know what it is. I don't get excited when I watch England, even when I was a child to where I am now. I don't know what it is. I watch international football as an escapism from club stuff and enjoy football, just being a football fan, watching the different countries, watching some great players playing at other teams that I never used to see when I was a kid growing up. You're only watching one league and all that sort of stuff. And it used to be beautiful to me. And I never got too upset about England winning or losing. And I'm like that today. So I don't know what it is. I've just never had that. I've just never had that emotional pull to my own country playing international football. You know, I will get Liverpool winning a corner in the 90th minute more than England winning the World Cup. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. That is just my emotions.
No, we know the reasons, Jay. We know
that's just my emotions.
It's understandable.
I live and breathe Liverpool Football Club from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. I don't live and breathe England. Do you know what I mean? It's just that's why it's always been since I was a child. The other things I was talking about earlier, where I know if England lose and it's a certain person who misses the opportunity, I know social media and the media are going to pile it on that person and it's going to be disgusting. And I'm not, but that's not the reason I don't support England. I just don't like, I've just not been emotionally invested in England as an international football team ever. I'm more invested in international cricket because international cricket is a bigger sport than county cricket, if that makes
sense. Dean,
I'm
with you, bro. Dean, I'm with you, man. Honestly, bro, I can't believe
I hate cricket.
So that's different to me. So, so I don't support England just because I never have done. I'm more club over country every day of the week. I'd rather Liverpool win the Premier League than England win the World Cup.
Hey, Jamie, we're the same. We support Liverpool over England as well.
100%.
And the thing is, if certain person misses something for England, that's not just football, bro. That's anything in life in England and other countries, bro. If you're a certain person, they're gonna spotlight on you. If you're a certain religion, it's a spotlight on you. It's not just football, bro. This happens all the time. So yeah, and England, I support England because I've always supported England, and it's always Liverpool over England. It's always Liverpool over England, but if I'm supporting a country, it's got to be England. It's where I live. That's how I've always been. Even if England played the West, I'm on mute.
It's on purpose.
Even if England played West Indies or something, I'm still supporting England, bro. That's what I am, innit? I'm English, but it's what, isn't it?
I just got no emotion. I can't make up emotional attachment, though. Do you know what I mean? Even
no, of course not, bro. At the end of the day, that's what.
No, but you explained why. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't make up emotional attachment.
Yeah, international football's always been difficult for me to have an emotional attachment to. When I was younger, I just liked the country that had the player that I liked.
Yeah, same.
So I got an affiliation to Brazil because of R9. Then obviously Ronaldinho.
Come on, bro.
I had an affiliation with Holland because of Bergkamp, and then obviously Seedorf and other players. Yeah. Bergkamp is my favorite number 10. So
Drifty, you do know Bergkamp started as a number 9. You know that, like he was actually number 9. Yeah,
when he was like young.
No, when he went to Inter Milan, when he was at, I don't know if it's he went to Inter Milan. He was a number 9.
Yeah.
Then he transformed. He changed when he went to Arsenal. Yeah. He wasn't always.
Bergkamp for me was the guy. So, and then you'd get like that odd little like crazy player that you would like, and like I don't know, someone like Stoichkov. So you just be like Bulgarian player. Now, let me check out
Haji, Georgie Haji.
Do you know what I mean? Romania's playing. Let me watch Haji. Remember these little things like that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
There would always be that little what you saying? Nigeria's playing. What a Kocha. Like there'd just be that guy. I want to watch the team just because they've got that ball. Like Figo. I used to like watching Portugal for Figo, innit? It'd be like, all right, Portugal's playing. All right, I get to see Figo. But I've never had that like love for international football to the point where like I feel like I'm in a bad way if that team doesn't win. Does that make sense?
Drifty, do you think like do you think to those times? Sorry, Drifty. Do you think that those times the football like international football's changed compared to the times you was younger?
Yeah.
Like player wise, the way they
you know what it is. I was thinking about this the other day, right? Because I was watching the documentary and I recommend it to everyone. The Vinnie Jones documentary, right? And when I was watching it and they were talking about the FA Cup and you're seeing them come out and they're all holding hands and they're coming out and the FA Cup was just the biggest thing ever. And I remember as a kid.
Yeah.
And then I realized it was because it was the only televised game.
Yeah.
And then
last game of the season. Yeah.
Why did I love international football more? Do you know what it was, Foz? It was because when we were younger, it was the only televised football.
Yeah.
International football and the FA Cup was the only televised football. So we fell in love with it because it was the only live experience we got with football. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't think you need to be a true patriot to not follow England. I think that's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. I've probably done more for this country than a lot of people in this fucking chat, and they don't even know. So, because I'm not following England, I'm not a true patriot. Give me a break. Jesus Christ. Kiss my length if you think that's the issue. Fucking hell. I've come over this country behind the scenes that people have no idea about them. Mate, to be a fucking more patriot than people sitting at home.
This is probably going to make the chat go sideways again, but fuck it. We'll call this the toxic stream. I'm actually going to rename this the toxic stream. Guys, what did you lot think of Cristiano Ronaldo's statement after Portugal went out?
He's a cry.
What did he say?
He said it's all me. He went, Portugal had done nothing till I came along. I won the European Cup, which is equal to the World Cup. so I've done it all. He's a tit.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Let me try and get the. Let me
Is
try
this
and
true? Honestly, Jay.
Wait, hold on.
No way.
Wait, was this on his official platform?
There's no way he meant that.
No, it was a video.
He's being sarcastic in it. He's being sarcastic in it.
It was an interview. It's in an interview.
Hold on. Let me see.
There's no way that's real way he said. No way, man.
No, I think it actually is, you know.
It was all I, me.
That's him though. You know that's what he's. You know
What a
that's what he's,
scumbag.
that is what he is, man.
He's a narcissist.
Everything's about him.
Oh
Innit?
no, man. I love that guy now.
That's why he's not lovable, bro.
Yeah, he said I was part of the era where they won, the only era. No one else in the squad.
Where is it? I need to find.
You wonder why
He didn't lie though. He didn't lie, but it's just the way he puts it, man.
Yeah,
It's the way he makes it.
Yeah, but that's selfish, Dean. Though, come on, bro.
No, I'm telling you,
Respect,
he's saying facts, but it's just the way he said it, bro.
Here it is. Hold on. I found it. Hold on. So, where is it?
So is it a video or is it a statement?
He did it in a post-match thing. So like I think it was one of those ones where when it doesn't get recorded, but the journalists tell you what was said. What do they call it again? So you do the post-match, and then there's that other part after the post-match, the ruckus or something. What's it called again? That there's that other part afterwards. I can't remember what it's called. But basically, one of the main headlines is, I've won 3 titles with Portugal. Before me, Portugal won nothing. I believe that the title I won with Portugal, he's talking about the Euros, is just as big as a World Cup, and no one can tell me any different. He also said, you lot have been trying to kill me for 23 years, and I will retire when I want, not when you lot told me I'm not good enough anymore.
He's so
now the last part, fair enough.
Yeah, that's so fair enough. But he's so me.
You're shit, and you should retire, but fair enough. You can retire when you want. But to actually tell an entire country you weren't shit before me, is diabolical. Like, do you know how crazy?
They've had players. They've had players, bro. He's chatting, bro. You shouldn't say that.
Eusebio, Figos and all that stuff, innit, man?
They've had players, bro.
What he should have been doing was talking about his team and the players.
Exactly, Jay. That is selfish, man.
Can I say something about this Ronaldo thing?
Oh yeah, big up, bro. Welcome. What's good?
Big up.
They only won the Euros because of a rule change. They finished third in their group. They finished third in their group with Hungary.
Well, can
and
I
Wales.
say, Cop-End, you're saying, and you think Messi ain't racist? I've never seen Messi be racist in my life.
But this is what I'm saying. When people talk about that Euros, if it weren't for that rule change, they wouldn't have won it. They finished third.
They finished third. I didn't even know that.
I think they finished on the same amount of points as Hungary.
Wow.
And if they top their group, they would have had an easier run. So.
Yeah.
They won it. Cool. But to make the statement that they weren't shit before me and now they've won while I've been here. And then I think the worst part of it was the part where he was basically trying to say, don't shame me for not winning the World Cup. The Euros is as good as the World Cup. Bullshit. That is basically like saying I won the Europa League final. It's just like winning the Champions League.
Yeah.
Well, then Messi can go, I've won 8 Copa Americas. This is equal to the Euros. Do you know what I mean? So, like, you can go back and forth with it.
It's crazy the way Cristiano Ronaldo was.
Well, he's showing his true colours, isn't it?
I've always said, it's not about the football why I don't like Cristiano. It's the person.
It's him.
The arrogance.
I've never watched a player not celebrate because his teammates have scored and he weren't involved. I've never seen somebody make it. Like, even when they won that Euros final, he got injured in the game. And then on the touchline, he was doing things to actually undermine the manager.
Yeah.
He didn't just sit his ass down like a player's supposed to.
He's on
the touchline undermining the coach.
Yeah, that's true, Jay.
They won the final without him.
True, Jay. True.
Yeah, and they won the final without him.
It's going to be...
Hang on.
He set a dangerous precedent there. He set a dangerous precedent. If they end up winning like a couple of majors without him,
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a
We won it
conversation.
because you're gone now.
You're gone now, yeah.
If I think Martinez, you know, unfortunately for him, he had no choice but to play Ronaldo because Ronaldo's bigger than Martinez.
Yeah.
And he didn't have the bottle to drop him, didn't have the guts, right?
I think
when you look at that team, João Felix and Ronaldo should not be in your first 11 in a World Cup knockout, right? That if he took, do you know the geezer who got them to that round, won them the match, didn't even get on that pitch that game?
Ramos, yeah,
didn't even get on the pitch.
Do you know what it is, Jay? Though I think obviously we don't want to bring him up all the time, but I think he got away with it with Jota because of the fact that Jota was a starter for Liverpool. He won the league title, and everyone knows that he's a cold finisher, like he's a clinical finisher, and he gets involved with play. I think Martinez would have been like, well, we have Jota, who's a very, very good striker, and he does what's best for the team, and Ronaldo can see it, and he understands. I think with the likes of Gonzalo Ramos, he ain't a starter. He's probably the arguably the worst strike, or the worst forward in that PSG lineup, and everyone sort of clowns him for it. I think it's a different situation. I think even Portuguese fans, like before, were saying like, you know what, Jota should be starting ahead of Ronaldo. I think he's just at this moment he is better than him. At this moment, doesn't mean that he ain't that Ronaldo. It hasn't done what he done in his career, but he's just better than him.
But Ramos is a better striker than Ronaldo in 2026.
I think it's more of a conversation for that than it is for Jota and Ronaldo back a couple of years ago. Because I think everyone unanimously said Jota as a striker, when fit, he is a better striker than Ronaldo in 2026.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro, that if Jota was around, it would have been much easier. I agree with that. But I still agree with Jay, as in right now at 41 years old, Ronaldo can't talk to Ramos. Ramos is just more mobile. He's younger. He's fitter. Yeah. And Ramos showed when he came on in that game. If there was ever a moment when it gave Martinez the opportunity to just grow a pair, it was Ramos gets that winning goal, gets Portugal through to the next round, and then he could have just called it rewarding the player and been like, you know what, Cristiano, sit down, bro. I'm going to reward Ramos with a start because he came on and he did well and he gave himself that you know what I mean, that moment. Yeah. But the fact that he just went straight back to Ronaldo just shows he didn't have the bottle, and Ronaldo became bigger than Portugal. And for me personally, I don't ever think a player should become bigger than the country or the team.
Honestly, Drift, can I say this?
I just don't. Even Messi hasn't become that big because Drift, he's a team player. You still watch it be about the team, and he's just a star in the team.
Do you know why it is that,
Ronaldo
Drifty?
Just makes it about himself every single time.
Do you know why it's like that, Drift? Because if you ask a Portuguese person, they would say that Ronaldo put the country on the map for everybody.
Well, then they've got no balls either. I'm sorry.
But again, we all know that Figo was there, Eusebio was there. But for the Portuguese people, Ronaldo is like God to them.
Yeah, but that doesn't. They don't have to not feel about him the way they do, Ram, to know he's not good enough anymore. Do you know what I mean?
But unless you're a certain level of player,
you don't have to still be the man now at 41 years old.
No, but Drift, unless you're a certain level of player, like Gonzalo Ramos, not a lot of people in the world rate the guy. Let's be honest. Not many people rate him in the world, yeah? You have to be a certain level of player where people rate you to be like, cool. You can you can play ahead of Ronaldo because you're that kind of footballer. You're a good footballer. People like Ramos, who's not really rated by everybody, they'll be like, Ronaldo's better than him, and even though it's not true, though it's not true,
they're chatting shit. 41-year-old Ronaldo ain't better than anyone.
Scraps. If you ask,
has anyone actually watched what
most Portuguese fans wanted Ronaldo out of the team.
Ronaldo is finished, and that's not.
He's been finished for a while, man.
Scraps. If you know a guy called David who goes on the football terrace, he's actually got his family's
from
Portugal.
There's no other way anybody can justify Ronaldo playing.
To be fair, you also said if Jota was still here, he would have started Jota, but he's not.
I doubt it. Martinez ain't got the bottle to drop.
But yeah. What you got to remember is Martinez. Yeah, you got to remember this. Yeah, if he drops Ronaldo and gets nowhere, who is Martinez? He's not Portuguese. He's nothing to them. They should have had a manager there that's got balls. you got a manager there that's nothing, no affiliation to Portugal, and you got a legend there that's sitting there that will not sit on the bench. He mostly picks the teams.
Dean, what you need to understand in Portugal, bro. That's what you need to understand in Portugal, bro. No matter what, as long as Ronaldo is available for international football, he's going to play. It doesn't matter the manager. It does not. No, it doesn't matter what manager they have, bro.
No, but if they had Figo or someone that's got some status there, then he might be able to drop him. Martinez can't drop him because he's not got that status to drop him.
Yeah. Dean's right. If it was like a Zidane France situation, where Zidane's got so much respect, no one's going to tell him shit. He would do it. But you know what though? I still believe you should just have the bottle. I'm certain maybe it's easier said than done on the sofa rather than in the headlight. But Ronaldo is clearly a hindrance to Portugal. Obvious. And do you know what? He's been actually more effective for the last 10 minutes. If you brought him on for the last 10 minutes in the game, maybe you can put some crosses in, he'll get in there, you can get ahead on it or whatever. But playing him for 90 minutes in a game that is intense, there needs to be pressing, there needs to be a game plan. And your game plan is all about everyone's got to do the work for this man who's even finished when it comes to like just general play anyway. He can't stay on side anymore. His movement is poor now because his legs are gone. Did anyone see when they were walking off after the game? You know, the camera like to do the follow him to the dressing room, which I like because I like watching him upset walking to the dressing room. And the cameras are following him, He was limping, but he's not injured. They're just 41-year-old legs, you lot. He's done. He can't even walk anymore. And this man's out here playing 90 minutes.
I will say,
you know
I will say,
Portugal, more fool you in it. I'm not Portuguese, so I don't care about Portugal. If you guys can't man up as a country and go, bro, time's over. We love you. You did your thing. But I'm hearing now that he's going to be at the Euros. He's aiming for that to be his.
He's going to be at the World Cup.
Oh, he'll be there. He'll be there.
3 years old at the Euros.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling Messi's going to play at the next World Cup.
They both will be there. Both will be there.
Because the thing with Messi doesn't rely on his athleticism to play, does he? Like Ronaldo does. So it wouldn't shock me if Messi does.
43 years old at the World Cup, though, Jay. Even if your name's Messi, it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, stupid! It's stupid. Look, Ronaldo will be Portuguese coach one day. So wait till that happens. You know, he will be Portugal. I think of that Portugal side, Joe. I will say one thing. Yes, Ronaldo didn't play well in this tournament and shouldn't have played the amount of minutes he did. He was a hindrance to the side. But players like Bruno Fernandes were unbelievably shit.
Oh, he was rubbish.
Oh, not only him, Jay. Rubbish, bro. Jay, not only him. Vitinha as well. Vitinha was horrible.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Neves sort of like was the better player, wasn't he? And that's what
but I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm not trying to like give Vitinha or any of those lot of lie. If you're looking up, because everyone's made this excuse for Vert, so I'm just trying to keep the same energy. If you look up and the only person you've got to play the ball to is an old man who can't run anymore, how are you gonna look good? I'm just saying, because remember, Vitinha's about runners. He's used to Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, Barcola, Doué, all these young, fit, amazing ballers making runs and he can just pick them all out and control the pace of the game. I'm not gonna lie, if you're looking up and the people you're passing to are people like Neto and Cristiano, is that not gonna affect your game?
No, but also Drift, he didn't even pass into them. It's not even like, you know, like the normal Vitinha, he runs around different areas, picks up the ball, dictates. He's not even, he weren't even doing that. I watched him against Spain and I was like, oh, this is the moment for you to show, innit? You're against Pedri, Rodri, and Olmo. Show up, bro. Show what you're about. And he was, at some point in the game, I was like, where is it? So it's not like he's getting on the ball, looking up, and no one's moving. He's not even trying to find the space for the ball. It feels like everything goes through Bruno, and he wasn't doing what he was meant to do. So he kind of just halted. When it got there, it was just, and then it was like, let's just send it down to Neto, let him just run like a madman. And when you got Leao sitting on the bench, you probably should have used him as well and let the wide men just be wide men. And then it would have opened up space for Ronaldo, but they decided to play in a different way. They wanted the outlets to be like Mendes on left back and play the PSG way.
The thing is also ends, with Vitinha, and you obviously would know this better than anyone. He affects multiple facets of the field, right? especially the attacking areas. Like if you're going to split up into thirds, right? He does this. He's very good in the first third, second third, and third of attacking phases. He didn't do any of that in this Euros. In this World Cup. Sorry. You talk about the silky dribbling that he does. We've seen it. We've seen clips of it on multiple occasions. We've seen him do it to our own team multiple occasions. He didn't do that this World Cup. This is where I have the problem. This is where I had the issue with the player itself. And I asked myself, is Luis Enrique actually the one that's getting the best out of you? Or is it just when it comes to the big occasions, you need to rely on everybody else for you to be good? And I'm like, I don't want to think like that. But you have to ask these questions because I know how good of a footballer he is. I've seen him play at the highest level. And to see performances like that, who was absolute dross, I think for me, João Neves maintained the levels that he had at PSG. I mean, doing the dogged work, keeping it nice and simple. That's kind of Neves' game. And he would do that to a team, and he also will pop up with a goal. But Vitinha was meant to be the heartbeat and the metronome of this Portuguese team, and he didn't do it this World Cup.
Yeah. Well, it's unfair. It's kind of unfair though, Ram, if you think about it in that way. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they're catering to one guy who's 41 years old, isn't it? If you look at him at PSG, they play as a team, innit? It's all, everybody as one. When you're watching Portugal, it's all to Ronaldo, if you know what I mean. So it's a different tactics, different kind of way of playing. It does. If you look at the Portuguese players, how many of them actually came out of this World Cup they played well? Not many, because they're all catering to Ronaldo. Once that disappears, and they get a team that can play at, like a PSG or something like that together, I think that these players will shine. I just think Ronaldo has disrupted a lot of stuff for Portugal for them to progress as a nation in the few years. 100%.
He's become too much of a distraction.
Yeah, he's a distraction, bro.
Some players just don't play well internationally. Yeah. It's a thing. You can have really, really good footballers on for whatever reason it is.
That is true.
Once they go international,
like Declan Rice.
Yeah, they're just not that good. But
Jay, can I ask a question?
You can have some average players. You can have some average players, though. You can have some average players who go on international duty and just look world class. But when they go back to their club form, they just don't look that player again.
It's the tactics, bro. It's the tactics.
But Jay, can I ask a question to you, right? Are we allowed to, if they're not ever able to perform for country, are we allowed to put these guys on a certain level if they're not able to do it for club and country in the big moments?
You can't put Stevie on that level then.
John Barnes.
Some of the England players.
I'm just saying.
No, but some of the England players were like, you know what, Stevie out of everybody was the only one.
Yeah, but he never did it for England like he should do at club football. So
which is always going to be a black mark on Stevie, and it's the same going to be with Lampard and Scholes. That's going to be on all three of them. Be like, you're never going to be the conversation with the utter greats because you did not perform for your country.
So we can't put them on a pedestal.
It's a conversation, bro. It's a conversation because people like, example, Del Piero performed for club and country. Like you had Brazil, obviously R9 did it, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo did it, Lucio also played his part for Brazil. Like all these players are like celebrated, like obviously Iniesta,
you're talking about players that's been built, the national team has been built around. That's what you're talking about. You know what I mean? These players, the national team is not built around them, is it really? If you think about it. So if the national team is built around you, so they're going to play to your capabilities. That's why these players, like you just said, Del Piero and all these players shined at international football. That's why they were the best for their country, because it was built around them. And with Gerrard, was it built around him? Not really. No. If you look at
England is a different one. I felt as though with England, and especially when looking back on it, and you look at the other teams, everyone not only had a focal point on who's going to be the main guy. Because obviously, I thought Pirlo was the main guy for Italy in 06. And obviously Spain, you had Iniesta and Xavi, who were like the main metronome players for Spain. Yeah. With England is the case of you had all these players, but no one was taking any responsibility or no one given any responsibility.
And don't forget, Stevie was playing as a DM as well. He wasn't actually playing.
Or maybe the sad state of affairs is maybe these players weren't that good.
I think Gerrard was all right for England.
No, because when we talk about the players that play who was exceptional for club and country, we're talking about some of the greatest players of all time.
The greatest players that ever existed. Yeah, you can't.
So maybe some of these players just weren't as elite level as we like to make them think they are.
But I don't think people would put Gerrard on that pedestal of the utter elite, like you're talking like your Zidanes or people like that. But the level below, which is like you did it for club, you showed you have tremendous technical ability and quality, and you've had moments where you've shown that quality as well. But if you're talking about the best of the best,
do you guys actually think Gerrard played bad for England?
What? There was a Euros
Fuzzy,
where
you're
Gerrard
doing
was
what?
player of the tournament. What Euros was? I remember there was a Euros.
I think you're talking about Euro 2012.
Because you're doing what Dean said, man. He keeps adding everyone into the conversation. The only 2 people said Gerrard. The rest of us have been. Yeah, no, he's adding us.
I'm trying to be quiet here. I'm trying to just get past this. I'm trying to get past this.
What?
I think we all can agree Vitinha is I think we can all agree that Vitinha is a class midfielder, yeah?
Oh,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Does he stay a class midfielder his whole career, even though he don't play well for Portugal?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna mark you down if you don't play well for your country.
That's what I'm saying. So it don't matter, does it?
I don't care about country, bro. When it comes to the players performing, yeah, because you saw you see certain.
Yeah, hang on, whoa. What did you just say?
When it comes to players,
whoa,
He caught you, Dean. He caught you.
What players play well for their country?
No. What don't you care about?
If players don't play well for their country,
no, you don't care about.
Man, I did.
You heard what I said. You know what I said.
I didn't hear what you said.
Don't try to cut off what I said.
You don't care about the country.
If the players don't play well for their country.
Jamie tried to clip you in real time.
No, he tried to clip you in real time.
I hear it.
Just cut off what everyone said, bro. That's mad. No, it is, yeah. Because when Gerrard was back, he had some dodgy managers, dodgy systems, bro. It's all different, bro. When bruv, you saw like you said, the Brazil when they had R9 and that, they were playing fluid football, bro. Fluid football.
Yeah, but they're elite.
Yeah, but the football was different. Innit? The manager just said, "Go and play." Didn't give him tactics. Just go and play and just win the game.
Go and win.
That was the tactics. Go and win. Here, you try to fit Gerrard, Scholes, Lampard in one midfield instead of dropping someone and playing a proper system.
They played them all.
They play them all.
And then you put Gerrard as a DM, and you what? Is he a DM? Not really. So
that's why
you can't really judge him on that.
He has to play left midfield, right midfield. Gerrard,
you know what I mean? Everywhere.
All kinds,
that's what I'm saying. Class players, some just don't work for international teams. Sometimes don't mean they're not class. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but with international teams, you need to have a focal point, and England didn't have any focal point. They tried to appease to everyone. I think in that, if you look at tournaments, right, probably like 02 was probably Beckham should have been the main guy. 06 it was Gerrard. I think everyone on planet Earth was saying Gerrard should be England's go-to guy, especially the season that he had the season before with obviously what we did at Istanbul. And obviously he just come off for the fact that he single-handedly got us back into the game against West Ham in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
That was the tournament where he's like, okay, Gerrard has to be the main guy. And he wasn't the main guy. It felt as though the manager was appeasing a lot of players, trying to get them all in. Thing is, if he wants to play...
International managers are like that, Ram. That's maybe one reason why I'll give Tuchel a little bit of credit is there was a few players, maybe not as high profile, but he was willing to leave at home and be like, look, you're not going to play, you don't suit my way. And we like it or not, he stood ground. And I kind of rate the Belgian manager in the same kind of way because he has not hanging over him the same way Cristiano, but he did have some of the older players, De Bruyne obviously, hanging over his head of like, he's one of the greatest ever players to come out of Belgium. But you know what? He was like, no, I'm going to bring you off or I'm going to bench you because you are old now and you're not playing as well. Even when he dropped Doku, I rate it. It's like, there's a lot going on. I'm not going to play you. I rate that. The Portuguese situation, Martinez, there's nothing other than just you ain't got the bottle. You just haven't got the balls. Because if you look at that team, Bruno Fernandes coming off the back of an amazing season. Obviously, Vitinha and Neves coming off of amazing season. Mendes, best left back in the world. Then they've got other players in that team that are still mad talented. And you come up with that dross for the whole tournament. It's because you were trying to play for Ronaldo. Playing to Ronaldo, tactics to Ronaldo, and you didn't have the balls to drop Ronaldo. the best football they played, and there's no coincidence, I'm not bullshitting you, is the 20 minutes when Ronaldo got hooked in extra time and Ramos came on in that game. Was it Croatia?
They were more of a threat. They were more of a threat, weren't they?
And straight away they looked way different. And then they game they scored. That's no coincidence, guys. It's absolutely no coincidence that is the best football they played in the tournament. So more fool them in it. You know what I mean? And if they take Ronaldo to the Euros, they are ridiculous. 43 years old.
He'll be there. He'll be there.
That's when the Portuguese FA have to stand up and go no more. You know, he might not want to retire, but we're going to retire you because we're not going.
Yeah, like have you ever heard of a player deciding when he retires in terms of being selected? He can pick when he wants to retire in terms of his own career, but being selected, like R9's, I mean, Cristiano's literally like, you know what? I will tell you when I'm not going to play games. Thank you very much. I will tell you when I'm not going to play.
You need to you need. I think before you can do that though, Drift, I think you have to build the next superstar. I think you kind of have to put your hat on the next one up, because at the moment, Ronaldo, that's what people turn up for. They turn up to see Ronaldo. Regardless of how good we think the other players are in the team, rightly so, they are extremely good footballers. The tickets filling the stadium is because they want to see Ronaldo's celebration and they want to see Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the reason. So Portugal want to get everywhere. To be fair, there was a reason why Saudi got him.
Portuguese ends. I'm not gonna lie, they should slap themselves.
But it happens.
You don't support your country, you just support Ronaldo.
No, it happens like that, bro. When you have a big main superstar in the squad, in the team,
let's just be honest, man.
People are going.
When you're hearing stuff like this, football's finished.
They're putting. Okay, I'll tell you with Ronaldinho as well. Do you think if Ronaldinho was playing, it would have been like, he weren't playing. They're
turning up to watch Brazil even if Ronaldo's not there, though.
Yeah, but there's always that one. There's always that one where people are like, yo, I can't wait. I'm buying my ticket. I want to go and see.
Yeah.
That's the reason why people are saying Salah going to Saudi. Why do you think?
And then,
he's going to put bums into seats, bro. Like, people are going to be buying shirts.
The Saudi level, with all due respect, is terrible.
Everything's about money now. We're still looking at it from a footballing standpoint and what's going to be best for the footballing side of it. They're like, financially, what's going to be the best for the country. So for Portugal to move on past Ronaldo, in the next couple of years, they have to then, who's the successor? They have to start pinning their hat on him. Who's the next one? Who's the next one? Who's the next one? Because then they can easily transition away from Ronaldo out of the team. I think that's what they're going to have to do. Or else, I'm not saying people won't turn up. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying people ain't going to turn up to watch their country. Of course they will. But he's one of the main reasons people are locking in the TV for. So if Portugal didn't have Ronaldo, we'd still probably watch him. But you're like, Ronaldo in there.
But at some stage you got to move on.
Watch him, be like,
come on.
But you have
to move on, bro. You have to move on.
Yeah, but who's the successor?
The thing is, Enz is correct, because there's a lot of people that are supporting Portugal in this World Cup because Ronaldo plays for them. You know,
maybe.
That's it.
But if that's the case, though, guys, because I agree with what you're saying, Enz, but isn't it also down to like how well you're playing though? Like, because I'll be honest, R9 for me, is my GOAT. And I think he's a lot of people's GOAT. But when R9 got to the stage of his career where he couldn't do it anymore, everybody was like, big man, just bow out now. And Ronaldo, Cristiano's at that stage. Isn't it time for people to be like, he doesn't play good anymore. This turning up to see him stiff, it don't work no more. Like he's rubbish. He doesn't do anything. You only turn up because you want to watch him play well. You don't just turn up to just see him. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not the circus. Or am I wrong?
Listen, I don't have like the data in front of me to say whether or not it's factual or not. It's just more of an assumption, but also comes from a place of what I have seen, what people speak about. When the pundits are there speaking about the top players, they're the reasons. And I'm thinking, as a fan, if I went to watch a Brazil team and they didn't have the main superstars in it, like, are you really that you buy the ticket because it's Brazil? But if you heard that it was the B team playing, you'd be like, how many times have people gone to watch maybe a Liverpool game and you think, the main guy's gonna, and then they filled all the youngsters and you're like, I've driven 4 hours. You're not gonna not watch the game.
Crystal Palace Cup game.
You're not gonna not watch the game. You've bought your ticket, but you bought your ticket with the idea of, I want to see these players. When they throw the big games on.
But you want to see them
on
because they're in their prime and they're playing well, though, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to see the old boys who ain't doing shit.
But that's what you think. But they're still Ronaldo's still selling out. Sorry, T, go ahead, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean. Enz, I totally agree with you. I think and again, I've been like listening, yeah, and there's a reason why I haven't really said anything until now. I think, and again, Rams, I don't know how old you are, but I would say a consensus that we are all of age of at least 35 plus, yeah. Like 35.
No, Rams.
Yeah,
Rams is way younger than that, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But literally,
he's old in like experience and knowledge. But
so
young
okay,
heart, yeah.
so
especially the experience,
okay,
so,
and looks as well. He looks old as well.
Cool. But,
and easy.
But I mean, literally, I can, especially when you can look at like the World Cup now, we like should be applauding players who are over 35 going on to 40 that's still at this elite level. We are now becoming very ageist, which is wrong, because literally we can have to applaud the players who are disciplined enough, that love football enough to still want to turn out for their country and for their club. Exactly what literally Enz is saying. Like, people want to see Ronaldo because he has earned that spot. Like he earned his biggest contract at 35, 36, 37. That should, that in itself should inspire everyone on this panel to think, raw, like, okay, so I'm 30, 35. I can, I can still go out and get like my bag if I'm willing to work hard, if I'm committed, what I'm saying, like the kind of characteristics that will make someone successful. And I know success is very subjective. So literally when I'm hearing people saying, oh, he's 41, he should be, no, like that's a kind of wrong narrative to actually put, to be kind of putting out there, because the younger generation, they will go on stats, rightly or wrongly, however we actually look at it. Wrongly. As like slightly older, that I've seen certain players go through, like a kind of certain generation, we should be applauding this World Cup to thinking, right, so there's Sadio Mane that's 34, there's Ronaldo who's 40, there's Messi who's like going on to 40. There's Harry Kane that's 32, 33. You're looking at Modric who's 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's bare people of our generation that still love the game so much that they still want to compete. So literally,
I
the whole ages thing, literally I can't get with. In terms of ability and performance.
Here's where I agree with you and disagree with you. I agree with you on everything you said apart from Ronaldo. And it's not a bias. It's just because he's crap now. So you see the other people you said, Modric, Messi, these lot are still playing well. I agree with you. Ronaldo's not, bro. So the age becomes it just becomes the exclamation point at the end of he's done. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, if he was still playing well, no one talks about Messi's age because Messi's still performing, T. But Ronaldo ain't doing shit. Did you watch any of the
Messi's team is performing though, Drift? Messi's team is performing, and I think Portugal's team didn't perform. So Ronaldo didn't do his job as well.
Argentina performing, bro.
Their players are running and working, bro. That's one thing I've seen from them in the games. They fight for each other. And
they got a great for Messi. They got a great look. No matter what anyone thinks of Argentina, they have got a great team spirit.
That's the one thing you can't take away from them, man.
That is the one thing I'd say about Argentina. Look, the thing I think. The one difference between Argentina and Messi and Portugal and Ronaldo is that they are, what Indy said there is correct. Argentina are playing for Messi. They're trying to, and also because Messi's a different player to Ronaldo. Messi's not making everything just about him. He interacts with the team better than Ronaldo did. With Portugal, the manager made it perfectly clear that no one shoots or no one passes or do anything and they would make Ronaldo gets the ball, and everything's aimed to him. And it's ruining the flow of the Portuguese team as well. So that's the main issue that's the difference between the two.
I think it's also
I still don't believe Can anyone here tell me an Argentinian player outside of Messi that's had a good World Cup?
I think even though he's a mank, I think Lisandro Martinez.
If Enzo didn't score the other day, who would
Ramirez had a good game.
I think
he has been, bro. He has been playing well.
Drifty, talk about World Cup, even though he's a mank and I hate him because he's a scumbag as well. I think Lisandro Martinez has been very, very good.
Yeah, he's been good.
Martinez got dumped on by Egypt, bro.
No, he was shit against Egypt.
He got absolutely dumped on by Egypt.
I think Enzo Fernandez has been their best midfielder.
The only reason
I hate to say McAllister's been alright as well, man.
Good.
I
just asked if everyone thinks.
Come on, boys. Come on.
I think McAllister's look shit.
Talk about Mecca.
But I think the level that we're talking about, like who's the best midfielder for Argentina, I don't think is like if you compare it to say, I think Kone, who's only played a couple games for France, he's looked better than all of them. That's the point I'm making. About.
So are Argentina really playing well if no one can even pick a standout player outside Messi?
That's what I'm saying. Fernandez is standout. Messi's only standing out because he's scoring the goals. But the reason why he's scoring the goals, it's not just down to him. It's about the work his teammates are putting in. Yeah. Endo's definitely stand out because the work rate, the shift that this brother is putting in the midfield, it doesn't go unnoticed. Romero and what's his name? As you said, Ram at the back, Martinez, they've been doing well at the back as well. I'm not saying they're playing extremely good football. They're not playing great football, but the work rate and the work they're putting in. Messi's he's not running around. He's spending most of the game walking. So someone else has to cover those. Someone has to put the work in. Someone has to cover the ground.
Can I question you on that? Because I feel as though the 2022 World Cup they did the same, but even now this World Cup is I feel as though is now more emphasis on Messi compared to the other World Cup, because the other World Cup you had players. Maka played well that World Cup. Di Maria was obviously doing what he did. Julian Alvarez was very, very good that World Cup, along with everybody else who chipped in. Rodrigo de Paul, we all know what he did during the World Cup.
Yeah.
But this World Cup, it seems as though Messi is the focal point, whereas the 2022 World Cup, everyone else needs to play their part. But don't forget, Messi's the focal point.
It still goes back to the point I made about putting bums to seat in the stadium. They have the same thing about him. They're like he's the guy that's put us on the map in terms of the standout in world football for years and years and Ballon d'Ors and our country. He's been the pinnacle. So of course they're gonna run for him and work for him. Some of these men are mad younger than him, like 10 years. So they've grown up watching him and like, yo, I want to be in the same team as Messi. I'm gonna do everything I can. Just Messi looking at me and acknowledging me, I feel like I've accomplished the work. That some of them are gonna look at it like that.
I think it may my fault. I don't think I explained it properly. What I meant was 2022 World Cup. Messi was the forefront, but it wasn't. Give the ball to Messi. Let's see what he can do a little something. It's like we all got a little bit of quality in ourselves. We all can make the difference in the game. So they all chipped in. Whereas this World Cup, it doesn't seem like that. It seems as though, you know what, Messi's Messi. We can let him do the work. We'll just run for him, but we won't produce the moments of magic, so to speak.
Okay, so you got like Alvarez. You think obviously he's a top player that can do. Enzo, obviously you got McAllister. You've got who else in the team? What's the other brother that came on the other day that was actually really good? I think he was the difference maker, Lautaro.
Oh, Lautaro.
He came on up. Yeah, I thought he was the one that came on and changed the game, and no one gave him credit because Messi scored the goals. He actually came on and the hold up play, the winning of free kicks, even the assist for one of the goals. Like the guy was. But in terms of, do you expect them to do well? Yeah, you're right. You expect them all to kind of stand up and be accounted for and do what they need to do. But at the same time, Ram, the factor that you're missing out, to your point, is they're the ones training with him every day. We can look at him and go, oh, his age this and his age that, and he's walking around on the pitch. They're training with him, and he's probably cooking half of them in training. So they're still sitting there going, do you know what? We might as well just let this guy shine, bro. Let's just work and give him the ball and see what he can do, because he can create. I think it's a little bit of that as well. I think it's just a little bit of them just being fanboys themselves of him, and they're going, I'm gonna pocket my ability for a minute, and I'll just go into the bag of working hard for it.
They play for him. There's no doubt about it. Argentina play for Messi better than Portugal play for Ronaldo. There's no doubt about that. But also, I've seen my own eyes in these games. The difference between Ronaldo and Messi is that Messi gets stuck in more. I've seen Messi get the ball on the halfway line and run past players and play 1-2 and start things. You know, he's a completely different player. He looks more of a team player than Ronaldo does. Ronaldo looks like an individual player with the squad. That's how it looks.
It does, yeah, it does.
Even when they were young,
So yeah.
But that's quite. But we can also say that about Haaland. Like
Haaland gets stuck in with Norway. He gets stuck in with Norway all the time.
He helps to defend team. He does. He comes out. He gets a lot more stuck in than Cristiano does.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. The games I've watched, and I've watched pretty much all of Norway's game. I don't think he has done what you're saying.
Yeah, but he's
maybe there's moments.
The thing of Haaland, he's an out-and-out striker. It's different, isn't it?
So with Haaland, that's what Norway's an unpredictable team.
See, Haaland's got his whole career only touching the ball 4 times to get hat-tricks. That's his game.
He gets the goals, isn't it?
That's his game.
They will play around Haaland, but they will try and find Haaland. But then there's moments in the game where they're like, oh, we haven't used him for 20 minutes. He's taking everyone's powers now. He's absorbed the sun. They start just sending it. They'll just start sending long ball, and he'll just bully all the centre backs, and they'll play off the second ball. And they've done it in like 3 games I've watched.
That's what I said. They have their moments, and they have their moments.
He tells Soulov to go out wide and let him just do the thing.
Knock it long, Haaland. They did it again. Gabriel was all over the place after they started knocking it long. It was a long day for him after that.
Yeah.
He was just
but you know what the difference is as well, Enz, though, yeah? What the difference is if we like say if we do put them in the same thing, to be fair and go right, Ronaldo and Haaland are both kind of in that, like they're playing to them. The difference is though, bro, is Haaland is young, energetic, powerful enough to still be effective, whereas Cristiano ain't. When they are putting the ball up to him, he's not even letting it stick. He can't, like he's just been awful. If people take their emotion out of it, Cristiano in this World Cup has been awful. Awful. I'm sorry. The only thing he did good in the whole tournament was score an offside goal. That goal was good. The goal
he's going to give him his goal.
That was a good goal. The touch of the finish, that was a good goal. But in the whole tournament, he's done nothing.
For one of the greatest players of all time, he's never had a good World Cup.
It's mad.
2000. Even of goals, he's not really up there in the goals either.
I'm trying to think. 2006 was he good?
No.
I think he's had a good Euros. I don't think he's had a good World Cup.
I think he's only won it, didn't he? So. I think he's only got 1 knockout goal.
He hasn't got a knockout open play goal. That's what I know.
Yeah, he just one penalty in knockout football.
But he's one of the greatest players of all time. There's no doubt about that. He's just never been good in the World Cup.
He's ruining it. He's ruining his legacy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You know, there's a moment for anyone who watches boxing.
DRIFTY, man.
That was strong. That was a strong statement.
No. All right. So let me ask you this: what's the first thing you think, T, when I say the name Bernard Hopkins?
Great.
Do you know how good of a boxer Bernard Hopkins was? No, on the real, he is one of the GOATs. What's the first thing you think? You think of him being on his ass outside the ring, thinking, brother, why are you still getting in there? Why are you still doing this, bro? You're old now.
Drift.
Pack it in. How many people remember George Foreman being the absolute beast he was?
Easy, bro. Easy.
People remember George Foreman just being fat. And in the ring, it's like, bro,
no, Drift. No. They don't do that. No, they don't, bro.
Come on,
man. To be fair, I think
right-hand powerhouse.
To be fair, I think of his grills.
Come on, man. They do.
Jay, man.
Make some good barbecue equipment.
Thinking about food, bro. What the hell?
God rest his soul, bro.
When I say Roy Jones Jr., tell me, well, even if I say someone, maybe Mike Tyson might be the only one who gets away with it. If I say Roy Jones Jr., you remember the losses and then being old and why you still do it. You don't remember when he was
not just great. Ronaldo. It's not just Ronaldo.
You ruin your legacy a bit when you do it to you're old and you're crap and you just start losing and it's like, what are we doing here? Remember when Mike Tyson lost to the same mute who flipping, what was his name? What was that guy that beat Mike Tyson? It was like, what on earth is going on here?
No, but see, I think boxing is different, though. I mean, you can't.
Conor McGregor. What do we think now when we think of Conor McGregor? We don't think
about
one of the
best, though, Drew.
We think about this crap guy now who can't.
No, he's still one of the best. You don't think he's like one of the dead guys. He's still one of the best. That's graced the octagon.
Can I ask you, Drift? Yeah, what do you think of Maldini's legacy with Italy?
Whoa! What are we doing here?
Paolo Maldini.
Paolo.
But I don't think Paolo Maldini ever jeopardized Italy by being crap, though.
As a centre back.
Yeah, he never played till he was so crap he was a liability.
But he never won the World Cup or Euros. And he was part of the team
but that's not what the judge.
I hear it, man.
And then when he left, they ended up winning the World Cup.
Striker to a centre.
Yeah, no, but nobody would ever look at Maldini and go, "You were performing crap. You're the reason."
It just didn't have the right players around him.
Yeah,
do you know?
That's different, bro.
You can't say 2
Yeah, and don't forget the World Cup '94. World Cup '94. What was the issue? The penalty, innit? The penalty shootouts. They lost the
Drift, tactically,
Baggio hitting it and Baresi.
If you think tactically Portugal's been bad, Drift, obviously I think we all can agree on that. Yeah. But remember, we can't just blame one individual. Like, we're talking about Champions League winning players in there. You're talking about man that's hit the 20 record, broke the assists in the Prem. You're talking about the best left back. You're talking about top level players in that team, and they did not perform at all.
Oh, Nuno.
So we can't just be about him.
Yeah, but what if it's because Martinez
the one
is
game
flop,
against Lamine, they pulled his hamstring.
and
You dead.
we all sat this season, guys. Yeah, we all sat and we said that the reason why our players underperformed mainly was slot. They have to take some responsibility, but mainly slot. So Martinez has set them up to help Ronaldo, and he's fucked everyone else over.
But I don't think he go into the tournament going, the tactics today is pass to Ronaldo at all costs. I don't think that's what. I think Ronaldo would like it to be that way. Because some of them are fanboys as well. Like Argentina players are fanboys of Messi. Some of them are so they're gonna try their best. Bruno ain't. This guy missed part. Do you know how many times in the games Bruno look at him and don't pass to him?
Horrible.
He was like, "No, I'm shooting." There was one when I was like, "Just square it to Ronaldo." He scores and you're 1-0 up. He fired it over the bar and he looked around.
It was against Congo. It was against Congo.
It was against bro. And I was like, just pass it to him. That's a team
Maybe
that
he's
ain't set
getting
up
him
as
back
if
for
it was.
the game before. Remember the game before when he got in his way? And maybe Bruno's like, nah, fuck you.
Can you be one of the greatest players of all time with no World Cup legacy?
Yeah.
It depends what other legacy you've set in it. Yeah, there's loads.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah.
Well, if we think of the best, we think of the greatest players of all time. Maradona won the World Cup. Messi won the World Cup. Pele.
Ronaldo's there.
World Cups.
Yeah, no, I think you can. You can.
Because remember before the World Cup last in 2022, people said Messi can't be the GOAT until he wins the World Cup.
Yeah, but I think that's people who just want to do too
salty
much.
kind of thing.
It's like just keep changing the goalposts.
Because if you look, there's
look at.
I don't know, Neymar. Neymar's never been good in the World Cup, but he's one of the great players.
No.
Apart from when they broke his back. Yeah. When they tried to break his back, they did break.
Yeah,
his
but
back.
he's never been good. Yeah, but before that, he wasn't good in the World Cup. So he's never been good in the World Cup. Yeah, but he's still one of the greatest. He's still one of the greatest players of all time.
And a lot of people actually try and label that against him, which I think is unfair. But
I'm just asking a question.
Look, George Weah. How was George Weah ever meant to win a World Cup? That's just as an example. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Nigeria are never going to win the World Cup. You can't be like. I think it depends. Like,
Drift, there's a big but with that though. Drift.
No, there ain't.
There is.
There's no way, bro.
People
say Baggio's never won a World Cup.
No, but the bigger question is, can you speak to McAllister if he wins the second World Cup?
People love Stoichkov and Hadji. But they never won a World Cup.
Win the second World Cup.
I was just asking a question.
I just gave you two names.
I think you can. I think if you have good tournaments, you can stake a claim for it. So like Stoichkov and Hadji never won a World Cup, but everyone remembers that '94 World Cup where they were all balling out for their nation. That's where the thing is. Even Baggio, who hasn't won a World Cup, everyone remembers him as the guy for Italy in that '94 World Cup who carried the attack.
If we go, let's go 50 years from now. Will people remember Ronaldo in 50 years' time like they've remembered Messi, Maradona, Pele?
Yes.
And then because they had.
Yes.
But what
they will.
The only reason I'm asking that is because most of the time we remember them great players because of what they did in World Cups.
Hang on, Jamie, who's the greatest?
No one's remembering Pele because what he did in club football, are they? They're remembering Pele for the history because what he did in World Cups. So I'm just asking that question.
Jay,
because of course he's
it's a good question. It's a good question, Jay. The one thing I would say though, his achievements in club football is already superseded him.
Yeah. That's just a question.
What I want to ask is he the greatest Real Madrid player of all time?
Hey, Cristiano.
Yeah.
Boy, you have to ask a Madrid fan.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have to ask because they could name like the legends who won 6 for them back in the day. And they'll be like, that's the guy that started. People will say Di Stefano was the guy.
But isn't he the all-time top scorer? He's won how many Champions Leagues? 5 Champions Leagues. He's won
4 with thingy.
Yeah. So
Madrid.
If you look at his record, I think he's got the best record out of any player that played for Real Madrid. So yes,
I don't know if that's in the league, Champions League. Yeah,
I'm. By the way, I'm not going. I'm not. Ronaldo will always be remembered. I'm talking about as the greatest of all time. I look at what Maradona did, what Pele's done, and what Messi's done. You know, in years to come, I don't think Ronaldo will be remembered as the greatest of all time because he never won a World Cup. Does that make more sense?
If he hits that 1,000 goal though, Jay, he'll make sure no one forgets.
Yeah, but Messi's got a better goal to game ratio than Ronaldo.
I know, but he ain't got the amount of goals
Cristiano will make sure no one forgets.
Nah, this man's got hotels. I'm sure he's gonna have a country as well soon, bro. He's doing so much in it. I don't think we're gonna forget about the brand of Ronaldo.
Nah,
I think we will. And then we'll be like, yeah, even if it's 50 years and no one's ever heard of him, and you research it, like, yo, he scored that many amount of goals, he won that Ballon d'Or, and he owns all of this. Wow, he did well with himself, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah,
for
then
himself,
you have to look at the 1,000 goals and see who they came against.
200
but that's a good shout, though,
in Saudi is a bit suspect, but hey.
27 goals against Liechtenstein. I mean,
but you know what? I know we could
Man's
sit
a
here
billionaire,
and
bro.
Ronaldo all day, but I'm gonna wrap it up.
Nah, you do, Drift, not us.
Is there anyone actually out there who thinks Ronaldo's better than Messi as a footballer?
Nah.
What currently?
I think
like all time, like don't.
Yeah,
they don't even play the same sport. You know what I mean? They don't play the same sport.
No, but see, the thing I like about Ronaldo is that he squeezed every single bit of talent out of himself to like be where he is. I think Messi is naturally gifted, which I think everyone can see. I think also as well. Yeah, but literally, I think there's I didn't think it's a human psyche where we just don't like someone that kind of works harder and then gets to wherever they've got because they've worked hard and kind of boast about it and they've proved it.
No, just be a good human, T. That's all, man. You can have all of that. Just be a good human.
I actually believe people prefer Ronaldo over Messi as a human being.
No, I think they prefer Messi because he doesn't say much.
Story, right? People normally like the guy who was born without and then worked and then made it up, and it's normally the silver spoon guys that people are like, it's easy for you. You didn't have to work for it.
Drift out. You know, I'm going to disagree, bro. I feel like with Ronaldo, I feel like they don't like what he's become.
Yeah.
They rather have him stayed what he was. The guy with the mashed up teeth and all, you know what I mean? The young kid with the freckles and the spots on his face. Now he's a global icon in the sport of football with a billionaire, I think he is right now as well, based on the assets that he's got and what he's doing for the game. I think people don't like him now because of the way he speaks sometimes.
Yeah.
The way he carries himself. He carries himself chest out, head up, chin up. And people just look at him like, who the hell are you?
I don't like thinking about that.
They don't like that.
A lot of people in the chat are saying, Messi's the better player, but they like Ronaldo more as a person.
Yeah, no, because Messi's the quiet one. He's the humble looker. Yeah.
He's arrogant and he's an arsehole. We just spoke about the things he says and all that. Liking him as a person to me makes no sense. If you like him as a footballer, that's fine. But if you like him as a person, I don't like selfish people. I don't like people.
Why has he said sorry, Drift? I missed probably you guys talking about what he said or covered it.
Oh, he said Portugal weren't. I'll paraphrase to make it easier for you. He said Portugal weren't shit before me, and now they've won 3 titles because of me.
I had facts, bro. I don't know.
No, but even if it's facts, bro, you should never say that. It's so demeaning to everything before you to act like it was like we're talking about Figo and Eusebio and all these legends, and you're just like, oh, fuck all them. They didn't do shit. What did they do? I'm the man. No, it's me. I'm the reason why Portugal.
It's literally a conversation I had earlier, Drift, and I was like, and I come to the realization, some people like you to sugarcoat the factual things in it. They like you to like water it down to feel better about themselves. He's just like, bro, worked hard to get here. I was watching this team from before, whatever. You guys weren't doing anything. I came and I conquered. We've won titles. Yeah, he's right. maybe the way he said it come across in a way that people can't digest, and that's fine. But everyone's too like, why are we worried about other people's feelings? He don't care. He's like, bro, bun your feelings, bro. I'm gonna say how I want to say it. At the end of the day, is he wrong? Is he wrong though? Because no one cared.
Maybe
not
the way
wrong.
Drifty said it.
No,
Maybe
he's
the way Drifty said
do
it.
that, but
He's
that's
not
the
wrong,
reason
but
why I
he
don't
did
like.
it there on his own.
No, but
He
we
did
ain't
it on
gonna.
his
He's
own.
not water it down type of character,
Guys,
innit? Similar to Zlatan. They don't
Yeah,
water
thank you.
nothing down. They just say it.
Ends.
Thank you.
But this is the narrative that a lot of the Portuguese people say, because they weren't a major nation back then until Ronaldo came to the forefront and put us on with the big European elites. That's what they say. And if the people are saying that, if the people they're saying that, then you can't argue with what the people say.
It's like Figo's a Ballon d'Or winner, one of the players I've ever seen as well. Yeah, but not like no one brings him up now in the conversations. No one brings him up in the Deco was a top level player. No one brings him up in the conversations. But Ronaldo got to the stature of being the best in the world. Won Ballon d'Ors, put Portugal on the map again, and say, "Yo, I'm here." Multiple time Ballon d'Or winner, big Champions League winning goals, big Champions League player, big moments for Real Madrid. I think they all-time top goal scorer now as well. So all of his success is always going to promote his country because he's Portuguese. He's him. Similar to like you saying, I'm a Jamaican. Anything he does on the big scale and winning he puts the country on his back, the map. He's the guy that's everyone's like, yo, the Jamaicans are. It comes with if he turns out and says, yeah, the sprinting event weren't shit without me, bud. I'll be like, I agree still, bro. You put it on the map.
I will say,
loves sprinting.
When you associate Portugal, when you say Portugal, the majority of people across the world will say Ronaldo. That's the one thing that stands out.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We know that. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Ronaldo's not even my top 10 greatest of all time.
That's how much.
Top 10? Nope. Oh, damn.
No, he's a great goal scorer, but he's not my top 10 footballer of all time. He's been better footballers than Ronaldo.
Fine, Jay. That's I mean, that's your.
But he's a great goal scorer, one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. Without a shadow of a doubt about that.
Well, listen to Fuzzy, man. Fuzzy was about to crash down you, Jay. Don't worry.
I can't believe it. Top 10.
As a pure footballer, I've seen better footballers in my time.
Yeah.
Nah,
for real, Fuzzy. We can
name
name 10 better players than Ronaldo in terms of what you like.
Yeah.
We can. Can
we?
But like, he's not.
I
just think people have a problem with people speaking up. Yeah, I just think people just are scared of someone that's outspoken and don't give a damn, and he doesn't rely on anyone else. Kind of, obviously, to get where he was, he had to, and I'm sure he still does. But he's thinking, I've worked hard, I've got to a position where I am. I'm not going to sugarcoat how I feel in this moment. I'm going to say it. And I think similar to all of us, I think if we were all in that position, we would all say how we feel, especially if you're frustrated that your country went out of a tournament. And even you're probably frustrated with yourself as well. I didn't perform well. My team didn't perform well, whatever. I'm going to say, I just think generally people have an issue with people just saying stuff. They prefer the sugarcoating, half lie kind of truth. But when you tell them straightforward, some people are going to have an issue with it. And they always do. Zlatan, they have the same thing. Ronaldo, they have the same thing. They like the guys that kind of just water it out. Bellingham, they have the same issue with because he don't sugarcoat nothing. He'll just say it. Sometimes he catches himself.
It does. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so there's a selective people that are like chest up, head up, and I'm going to say how I feel. And so people are going to, because they live their life in this bubble where they think, let me not say, let me not cross tiptoe, nah, bro. Everyone's just too soft sometimes, man. We just have to be real. He said the factual thing, you man were dead, and I came in and helped you win. Because when I weren't here, you didn't win.
Yeah, and he didn't play the final, they won.
He was standing there coaching, innit?
I mean, he wasn't even really, he got injured in the first 5 minutes or something, didn't he? So
I think that Euros, the only games I remember of Cristiano Ronaldo was the last game against Hungary and Wales. That's it.
My agenda is disrespectful to Ronaldo, Jamie. Well, because I don't rate him as highly as you. Oh shit!
Jay, where you beefing the chat, man? Stop beefing.
No, I find it hilarious when because your agendas.
Remember, Jay, people are gonna agree and disagree with us all the time, bro. It is what it is, isn't it?
Do you know a weird thing? I would argue Quaresma was technically a better footballer than Ronaldo.
Hey, Quaresma was cold.
Yeah,
man.
that's not
the
that's
original
not,
Trivella,
Jay,
man.
Yeah,
Jay, that's not an argument, bro.
I say he was technically a better footballer. Ronaldo, what I give Ronaldo, I don't think I've seen a mentality like Ronaldo as a footballer ever, right? And I'll give him that credit, man. His mentality is at a level I've never seen in a footballer in my whole entire life. And that is what's taken him to the top of the world, right? More than his technical ability, in my opinion. And that's what's made him great. And his goal scoring's out of this world, you know?
And you know what, literally, I'm not putting like a slight on Messi, because of course, literally, Messi has had to work hard as well to kind of, you know, be, you know, being shaped for like him to like even be competing with Ronaldo. Because again, like we've been blessed for 20 odd years of these two like gods going back and forth, like without no serious injury as well. Like we're not talking about when she one like player had an ACL, like touch wood, like no one kind of suffers a crazy injury, but like for 20 years, like there's like been this Messi Ronaldo debate, and we've had these opinions, and like we've made money from these kind of debates. When these two players go, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are going to be like, "Right, like, what we gonna
the next guy?
Like,
Who's the next guy?
Like, what are we gonna say?" For the
I mean,
20 years.
maybe I won't. I don't. I'm at the point now where like I've seen enough, so I won't. But maybe some will.
Did you leave
I
us
mean, I'm not
because
gonna
of the
lie. If
glazing
you
of
still need
Ronaldo?
to champion a 41-year-old, then like, come on, man. There's got to be someone else in football you can enjoy watching now than an old man walk around doing nothing. But we do live in a world now where people support players over teams.
Right.
Yep.
Let's go and let's quickly end on this. Right. Who do you think the World Cup finals going to be between? Quarterfinals.
With no craziness today, Jay. With no craziness today.
We know how it's going to go. I am going to say, as much as I don't rate them, I think it's going to be Spain-England final.
Spain-England. I'm going to go, if you made me put money on it, France-Norway.
Can England play Argentina
Norway
before?
are going to beat England.
In the semis,
England.
In the semis, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Argentina and France. Or Spain, Argentina, I think.
Yeah, I think Argentina.
I feel like England will get shagged somewhere. I don't hope it, but I just see them getting shagged somewhere along the line. Like some dodgy goal that shouldn't have been, and then it just.
If they beat Norway, they probably going to get either Switzerland or Argentina in the semi-finals.
Yeah, and if it's Switzerland, they'll beat them and they'll be in the final.
Yeah, I just feel like that. I think if Spain and France both go through in their quarterfinals, I think that's semi-final. That should have been the final probably, but.
I think the easier game would be, Jay. I think even though I'm supporting Spain, I think the easier game for England would be the Spain game.
Yeah.
I think that would be the easier game.
Yeah.
I think they leave room for the like Gordon and Saka in behind because Spain pushes up the field. Yeah. I think the France one with England, I think them attackers, man, they would cause them so much trouble in there, and I think you're gonna ask a lot from the midfielders to cover the space because these men just rotate. You never know who's going to pop up right, left.
No, they're just so fluid, don't they?
Yeah, they're a good side, man. I think England would struggle more with them, but I think with Spain, I think England would have a better chance of beating Spain than France as it stands, just at the moment. I don't know. Argentina's ref tonight might have something to do with it. So
what if Argentina win it and Messi wins back to back?
Oh, damn!
Mad.
One of the things that I personally think I could tell you. If I was putting him up, Messi ain't winning the World Cup. He ain't got the energy, and the rest of the team aren't playing well enough. They are actually quite lucky to play in Switzerland, although Switzerland are very organised. But Argentina aren't beating Norway or England. I don't think. Egypt really exposed them defensively, and if Egypt could have just been a bit better defensively, they would have knocked them out. Argentina just don't seem to be performing well enough for me. And at 39 years old, he is getting old. So he is getting tired. Messi is getting more and more tired the more the tournament goes on. So, yeah, I don't think Argentina...
No, you are right there. He's getting tired, but then he got the assist and a goal, didn't he? Nothing.
That's a tired Messi, bro.
He did. And that's the thing with Messi. I think what separates maybe France and Argentina against everyone else, and maybe England and Norway, if you look at them four Nations. They got a player in their team that can win the game out of nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Brazil-Norway game. That was a nothing game. Ireland scores 2 in 2 minutes, whatever it is, and the game's finished.
Yeah.
Like
but
nothing.
So good at defending as well.
Kane and Bellingham can do that for England. With France, Mbappe can just run onto something, just out of nowhere, get you the win. And I think with Argentina, out of nothing, Messi can just get you a goal or create something for someone else. I think when I look at them, yeah.
Sorry, Jay, go on, sorry.
And with Spain, I just look at Spain as the all-round team that just are so hard. You can't take the ball off them. That's the issue. They keep
you know what's going to cost Spain is they don't have a gun, man. I'm saying when you win a World Cup, you normally have a gun, man.
Yeah, you're not watching Arizabal, blood. This guy, he's got goals.
I
don't like. I'm saying I like
that
it.
Is
don't rate
proper
him
clutching at straws.
Don't rate my guy, bro. Don't rate my guy.
Marino is very clutch for Spain, though.
Marino was a finish and a half. That was, man.
Yeah.
But if Marino is the only hope you have of scoring goals, then it backs up my point. You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
Man, just dash my striker under the bus. I hear it, man.
Gerrard is better than CR7 according to Che. Oh my God! I'm sorry, I've upset you Ronaldo fans. Jesus.
Well, look. Apologies as well, guys. My camera.
Neymar's better than Ronaldo. There you go.
No worries, Jeff. No worries.
You know, it's a shame Dean isn't here still because Big Up Singh says love panel and Dean is my GOAT. Respect to all. Big up,
I've
man.
never got that super chat in my life. I'm not doing well enough in life. No, I have never been called that's my GOAT ever, bro. That's great. Okay, I need to do better. My bad. Nah, Dean, I'm jealous, bro. I'm jealous. That's crazy, bro. My GOAT, you know.
Big up, man. Big up the coach Tribunal says favorite team was Canada for Jonathan David. That's my GOAT. I definitely know that Josh is trolling, say Jonathan David is his GOAT for sure. Cal's favorite player growing up was Puskas. Look, I don't know why Cal's still holding smoke. I have no idea. Big up Frankie, who says, big up. We will see how you feel when Arsenal claim the World Cup victory because of Rice and Saka. If England do win it, though, Kane for Ballon d'Or. Oh, if England win the World Cup, if Kane doesn't get the Ballon d'Or, then we know that there is literal favoritism beyond belief. Because Harry Kane should get it even without winning the World Cup for me. So if he wins the World Cup, what would the argument even be against Harry Kane? I don't even know how you can.
Harry Kane will probably missed a penalty in the semi-final when it actually mattered.
Rah, fuck it up.
Hey, he did it last time. England-France quarter-final, missed the only goal that actually.
No, I've noticed though, Jay. When they make you go into villain mode, you stick to it. I get it. I respect it. I respect it. I ain't gonna lie.
You can't pick and choose.
They tricked me into being villain. Okay, I'll play into it. Fair enough.
You got to pick and you can't pick and choose. You have to stay with it. You know what I mean? It's like all these people that are not going to watch international football when it's the midweek season. You know what I mean? Picking and choosing when you support your country. I hear it. Hypocrites.
I can't wait because I'll see some of them going, yeah, I ain't watching the. Nah, you guys said it's England, isn't it?
Exactly. Wait till October when we have the international break and everyone's like,
I'll wait and see.
I'm not gonna lie. I know Jamie's gonna be like, oh, hold on a minute.
I'm going to look for all of them.
Where's all the people who are big enough England? I know he's
take some names down. No, they're like, this.
Oh no. I've already secretly snapped. I've screenshotted so many in the chat already. It's all good, man.
Big up, Ace.
I take names.
He says, football and politics are inextricable. People don't know history. I do kind of agree with that. There are some times where you can't separate the politics from the football, even when you try. I do get
politics
that. I do get that.
It's all our daily lives now, unfortunately, isn't it? It's just the way.
Yeah. Big up, Ace, who also says, we need Messi versus Mbappe Part 3, a tiebreaker after 2018. When obviously Mbappe won, and in 2022 where Messi won.
That's a good one.
I think it's a bit unfair for the guy who's over the hill in terms of peak to be up against the man who's in the peak of his powers.
We see where your favoritism. Now, Drift, you just called him for being older. Now you're saying, guys, come on, be nice to the guy that's older. No, you can't do that, Jay.
No, because he's still performing extremely well.
For being older.
39 to go up against a 27-year-old, like
he's the top goal scorer he's the top goal scorer right now in the World Cup. So I think it's unfair for Mbappe right now.
To settle the debate.
Messi the top goal scorer.
That's what I'm saying. It's unfair for Mbappe. He's not the top goal scorer.
No, I'm talking about to settle the debate. I'm saying it's a bit unfair for
all the refs.
But that's crazy. That's crazy goal. Like Messi's got 8 goals and Mbappe's got 7, and Messi plays less minutes than Mbappe as well, and he's still top scorer.
Oh yeah, because Messi actually gets substituted for Argentina, unlike Ronaldo for Portugal.
It's not bad, is it?
Drift, your bias stood out just then, bro. I can't lie.
No, because there's a difference between being washed up and crap, and you're still playing well, but you are old, and you're now like, come on, a 39-year-old can't get in the ring with a 27-year-old, and everyone goes, "Oh, this is fair." In terms of legacy,
I'm telling you what, Drift, I'll knock a 27-year-old out right now.
In terms of legacy, no,
I ain't gonna lie, Jay. They're built differently now, man. Them
39-year-old,
yeah, but I've got age on my side, bro.
Bro, I stood next to a 14-year-old the other day. I'm like, why are you looking me in my eyes? I'm 6'4", bro. You should not be looking.
5. And he's 6'5".
Bro, I'm man is looking at. Oh yeah, you're right. Nah, you're 14. Why are you so tall?
I'd bite their cheek off, man. I ain't fucking around.
That's the point I'm making. If you had, if you're 39,
I ain't waiting to get hit or something. I'm biting their cheek off, man.
Hey Jay, it's the wrong stream. It's not.
I'm saying, man.
It's not 11 o'clock, bro. It's not.
I ain't messing about. I ain't going to let them have a chance. What are we doing here?
It's not after watershed, Jay. It's not.
At some point, you just got to know that, you know what? It's unfair to compare people. Because I'm not saying, I don't think anybody, I would still stick up for Cristiano at 41 if people compared him to Mbappe at 27. I don't like him, but I still be like, no, guys, come on, you can't do that. Mbappe's in his prime and he's 41. You can't do a comparison. So it's a bit, that's different to be like, you're over the hill and you're not good enough anymore.
26, 27, I think. 26, 27.
Like he's been around
Mbappe's 27. So I think it's just a bit unfair to compare him to a 39-year-old. Like, because if Messi was 27, then there wouldn't even be a comparison.
What if the 39-year-old actually wins the game?
If the
Remember last time it was between the two of them.
And that's madness.
Did we have this same conversation when Messi cooked in that final and Mbappe cooked in the final?
They both cooked. It was immense. That's why it's the greatest game ever.
It's crazy, man. That final.
Greatest game ever that I've ever seen, international-wise.
It was
amazing
a great game.
Amazing game.
But even in that game, I remember a lot of people were like, it's crazy impressive that Messi's doing this at 35. Like, they did add the caveat of like, right, he's 35 and he's still doing it. Because you have to throw that in if you're performing well when you're old.
To be fair, though, Drift,
perform well when you're old.
I'm 44. Getting out of bed is a struggle, so I congratulate.
No,
every morning, you know what I mean?
To be fair, though, the metabolic age is going to be way like Ronaldo's. If he's 41, he's probably like 35.
He's probably 30 or yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So this guy, he might in age be a certain thing, but in body, his body's not.
I don't know, man. Go watch that video of him walking back to the change room. He looked every bit 41, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But
the metabolic age don't lie, bro. Some of us are walking around and they're like 80. It's crazy, bro.
But yeah, big up to all the hold on, is there one more? Yeah. The Cop Tribunal says, don't worry, Enzi, you are my GOAT.
Wow.
Hey, I got misses, bro.
No.
I just got called the GOAT.
Wow.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Nah, you know, Enzi, you can't claim that, man.
Goats.
You can't claim that.
Why can't he claim it? He's literally just been.
You was begging for that. You was begging.
It's the pity. He just did the pity thing. Okay.
That's a pity. That's a pity, guys.
Yeah. No, I think it was legit. Take that, Enz. Take that, man. It was real. It was real.
I don't know, man. I don't. T makes a good point. I don't know now, man.
T, look what you done now, bro.
I'm gonna have to work even harder, bro.
We don't kill self-esteems here. We don't kill.
This is where we're so wet as a country, yeah. So Kwanzaa's been suspended for 2 games. Where's our Prime Minister going to FIFA, man? Getting the game.
I don't think we have one. That's where he stepped down.
It was only one.
2 games.
2, bro.
Isn't the World
Dangerous,
Cup only a
reckless.
1 game suspension?
Nah, reckless, bro. Reckless.
Kwanzaa come back for the final and win it.
Right, that's mad.
That's mad, man. 2 games? Ah, that's harsh.
2 games for a red card that was just about a red card. That's crazy.
Oh, I thought it was a blatant red. It was high, man.
I'm gonna my next stream. I'm gonna pander to everyone. Need to get that serious one. I'm gonna pander to everyone in the chat on my next streams to make sure. I'm gonna try my best not to trigger no one on my next stream.
Oh God.
And you know you can't go without triggering people. Come on, bro.
I know it's difficult. Do you know what? I don't find it difficult, but I do find it difficult.
If Elise gets booked today, misses the final.
Yeah, that in the French game,
no,
I think
semis.
I think
Players
that are a card away from a booking. I think
that's crazy, though.
Well, don't get booked, man.
So it will be interesting. It will be interesting.
Simple, ain't it? Don't get booked.
Hey, listen, we've got how many Argentina refs we got today? 5. Okay,
5.
Oh, do you know what? I'm actually here for the corruption, right? I'm here for the vibes. If Morocco go through later, I'm here for that because it's vibes. If it's all corruption, you know.
Does anyone believe that Morocco have got a chance to beat
Morocco? Are a very good side.
They do.
Let's not underestimate them. They're a good team, man. They're a good team.
So do we believe there is a possibility? What would you say the percentages?
I don't think it's a straightforward. I don't think it's a straightforward France win. I think it's
60-40 France win. There's a 40% chance Morocco on the day can
go. Yeah. If Mbappe wasn't playing for France, would everybody have the same enthusiasm that they would be able to win the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got
seen their bench drift. See their
no, but I kind of get the feeling that Mbappe is the Messi of the French team.
Yeah,
so everyone's thinking he's the one that will lead them to the victory. Do you get what I mean? So if he got a 2-game suspension and missed the semi-final and the final, does everybody still believe that France will be as capable to win without Mbappe?
No, because they got Ousmane Dembele. He stepped up the other day with a hat-trick. We saw Elise masterclass the other day as well with the assist and goals. Like the Barcola is out here dinking keeper and
Doué.
I would actually say Elise's been the player of the tournament.
Say that last bit again, bro.
Elise, I think he's been player of the tournament. So
okay. No, I wasn't suggesting that. I was just asking because he's the Messi of France, right? So I'm just thinking if he's not there,
he's their match winner. He's their match.
Yeah. Does everyone still have the same confidence that they can win if he wasn't playing? Do you know what I mean? So
look, it wouldn't be as straightforward because he's Mbappe, and it would be a miss. Of course, he would, and they'd have to maybe work a little bit harder for their goals.
Yeah.
So.
Did he go on the bench the other day, Jay? What one of the group games? Was he on the bench as well, or did he? I can't remember now.
I think he started every game.
He did start every game. Yeah, he did because they rotated the team.
Yeah. But he started against Norway. Norway rested their team, and France didn't, did they?
No, they rotate. They rotated as well. Remember,
well, that's the strength for their side, don't it? That's the strength for their side.
Jay, sorry, I know Drifty wants to end like the stream, but there's Elise being the top player of the tournament. I mean, what has he done that Bellingham hasn't?
Just better football. Been better in his game. Been better in his tournament. Been better in his tournament. I think Bellingham's been very good, but I think Elise's just been a little bit better than him. I think some of the things Elise does on that pitch, some of the passing, the dribbles, the movement, I just think is out of this world. And sometimes you can't put a stat against what Elise does. So with Bellingham, you can put clutch stats against his name. With Elise, some of the things he does, you can't put a stat against it. But if you're watching it, you look at him and go, what he does is fucking ridiculous. I think he's been a wonderful player. But I think Bellingham's been very good in this World Cup and shown a level that he's going up in his game as well.
Well said.
I think across 90 minutes, Jay might have a point.
Now, T was about to say, nah.
No, you don't
feel like you said enough. I don't feel like you didn't say enough about Bellingham. I don't feel like you meant.
I picked Bellingham up.
He did.
Do you know what it is, T? Yeah, Bellingham's had bigger moments than Elise, but I think Jay's right that Elise across 90 minutes has been playing better football in totality. So it depends how you're going to measure it. Like Bellingham's not good don't get me wrong. Against Mexico, Bellingham was amazing for the entire match. But remember, there have been games before that, and before that, Bellingham was a bit more about moments than like they even did a breakdown, bro, and they show Bellingham and Rice have been really poor in helping Anderson from a defensive point of view in the World Cup, and it's why England have been exposing some of the games and haven't played.
Rice got some negativity.
Yeah, Rice actually got some negativity. Yeah, there was actually. You know what I mean? Whereas Elise's been good in all the games in terms of like playing. He hasn't had them standout moments like Bellingham, but across 90 minutes, I just think he's been performing better.
But the Drifty, is he the best player in the tournament, like Jamie says?
Elise is. Bellingham's my number 2.
No, I don't think Elise's been the best player of the tournament. No, but I do think he's putting better performances overall than Bellingham.
Okay. It's when I'm watching Elise play. Because he's playing the 10.
And he's not even playing like a wide player in this tournament.
No, he's playing the 10. And he's the way he picks up the ball, the way he moves, the way he can drop a shoulder and just release the pass, the way he can find the space and that sort of stuff. When you watch it, it's just beautiful to watch.
It's good though, isn't it, Jay? Though that's something different to his normal game when he's out wide. I mean, it shows he could play in a different position.
I said it in our WhatsApp chat months ago. He could be a number 10 going forward quite comfortably. You know, he's
cold, man.
He's such a technical footballer. I actually think Bellingham has been superb, and I think Jude Bellingham has gone up a level in this tournament as a player. And you're starting to see the real Jude Bellingham. I don't think you saw the real Jude Bellingham in the last tournament, but as he's got older and a bit more experience there, and you're seeing the potential that he's got, I think when we come to the next World Cup, Jude Bellingham could be easily the best player in the world.
Captain for England, bro. That's the next captain for England
in that position. You know? So, yeah, I'm enjoying this World Cup. You've seen these younger players, you know, where you look where they come from. You know, Elise from Reading, you know, Jude Bellingham from Birmingham, and we're looking at them on the world stage now, and they're two of the best players in world football. I think that's a joy we're getting watching this tournament.
TT says your tonnage is still not good enough. So the tonnage when you mention Bellingham is not.
I'm not gonna lie, T. The England prop and the Bellingham prop has been on point for you.
I don't think I could have put Bellingham over even more.
No, it's the tone, Jay. It's not the words. It's just
but you know what? Like it's mad. So literally, I know what Jay was saying. No, actually, I like disagree with you in terms of
every time you're on the pot zone about Bellingham, you just can't do it, can you?
Honestly, it's like, listen. I mean, that overhead kick in the Euros. You know what I'm saying? Like clutch moment, like the last minute. I mean, I don't know what Bellingham can do to actually get his props where people talk about him in the same like echelon.
He's got to play good in the whole 90 minutes on top.
To be fair, I just think he's must. I think he's been the second best player.
Wait, hold on. You know what? Jude Bellingham is playing for the best club team in the world, and he's starting. Yeah, the man's taking the number 5 shirt from Zidane, and man's owning it as if that was his from when he was born. You don't go into the Real Madrid team, wear the number 5 shirt, own everything that you do, and let you stand there like the Statue of Liberty with your hands out like this and say, "I'm not the man."
He wasn't that great last season, for Real Madrid, bro.
He was injured a lot, though.
Hey, Drift, can you do a poll for the chat as well? There's over 200 people here. That'll be interesting. See if they agree with T.
I think
who's had the better tournament? Elise or Bellingham? That's had the better tournament.
All right, hold on. Let's see.
Give the people a voice. You know what I mean? So what they think.
I think they've both been excellent.
I told you, Jay, your tonnage.
My top 3.
See, when you went Elise in the 10, and he can play. I've always said
Elise is a better 10 than Bellingham is. There's no doubt about that as a footballer. I think, but Bellingham's a better. But Bellingham is arguably the best 8 box-to-box midfielder in Europe, maybe. So, like,
you know, it's crazy though, Jay, because Elise don't even play in the 10, but you're saying he's better than he plays in the 10. You see the tonnage.
You know, exactly.
But he's a better 10. Am I wrong?
No.
In this tournament, yeah.
Defend this one, Jay. You can have.
No, but you know what? I think again, Deschamps has tried to shoehorn as many of the superstars in, and you know what? It's worked so far. That's why Elise is playing.
Changing and vote for my one. I ain't telling you who I'm voting for. I'm voting.
I don't know. Listen. You know what? Maybe I'm just looking.
The poll is out now, guys. So get voting.
When the team of the tournament comes up, Bellingham's definitely in the team of the tournament. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
No doubt.
It has to be.
No doubt.
I voted.
At
I
the
placed my
moment-
vote.
At the moment, Elise is winning.
Oh, it's catching up. It's catching up.
Well, hold on. Bellingham catching up. Oh, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Where
Oh, Elise, oh, come on.
I'll give you lot one more minute to get your voting in. Everyone get their voting in. Who's had a
Come on,
better-
we should have about 200 votes, guys. Come on,
Come
man.
on,
I know
guys.
you finished work now. What time? Maybe.
Do you know what'll happen here? Somehow you'll have more votes than likes on the video as well, which never makes sense.
Oh yeah, hit the like button. Yeah, for real, guys. Make sure you smash up that like button.
Nah, they'll
guys.
blame Jay. Say Jay was triggering us, so we didn't like the video.
we
didn't like
it.
I'm not liking it.
Too many people suck Ronaldo off.
Hold on, let me see. Only 40 votes so far. I'm gonna give 30 more seconds, guys.
41. Oh, come on.
Only 40 votes. 30 more seconds, guys.
I know what side I'm on. Hey, is Sammy an Mbappe fanboy? Because he supports Real Madrid and France. Just trying to put two and two
pretty much.
together.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Big up Sammy though, but yeah, man, you following
Sammy,
Mbappe? Say if
you
Mbappe
right.
leaves, would
I
you
rate it.
leave? Nah, he is. I've seen. He retweeted one of my tweets the other day, getting on to me. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. 10 seconds left, guys. Only 47 votes. What's going on?
Nah, Mantis, you don't know what side I voted, bro. Don't lie, man. You don't know what side I voted.
I'm gonna end it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Elise won.
At least say one. No, it was not.
One.
But,
Oh,
yeah, but it's not far.
52 to 48.
That's not far.
Hella
That's
close.
not far. That's not far. Though.
Hella
Yeah,
close.
it's not. Yeah, it's close.
I don't care how far it is. He lost.
So my vote was the one that tipped it over.
Look, at the end of the day, we're all laughing.
I didn't
and
vote,
joking.
by the way. So
We're all laughing and joking. At the end of the day, they've both been fucking fantastic.
Oh, they've been brilliant, man. 100%.
It's a joy to watch these two young. As I said, these two youngsters, where they've come from to where they are now, just lighting up the world. It's great.
Yeah.
You guys
you know
can't
what
cop
I'll tell
out.
you
What do you mean
about
he didn't vote?
100%.
What did you vote? I know
Oh, I
what team would
voted,
vote for.
I
What's the
voted
other
for
two vote? Yeah, what did you vote for, Drift and Fozzie? Make me in.
I didn't vote.
Make me
I
in.
voted for Jude. I voted for Jude. Yeah.
I didn't.
But I can understand
wouldn't have
Elise
either of
one.
them two as my
Who
player
would
of
you
the
have voted
tournament.
for?
Who's
Who'd
been
you
the
have
best?
voted for?
Who's been the best striker in the World Cup?
I think the best player in the tournament, if we're talking about most performances, who they play for, the pressure they're under, all that stuff.
Messi.
There's an argument. It's been Haaland, you know. There is
Haaland ain't
for
playing
him
with
to
no
still be
pressure,
right
bro.
up at the top with all the rest of them, and he's playing for the weaker nation
Oh,
with the weaker players.
No, Haaland's been immense. Are we just overlooking it because he's so good and he's the greatest of all time? Are we just overlooking the fact that Messi could be the best player in this World Cup? He's leading.
He
No,
would be
Messi has
voted
been
if he finished
amazing.
tomorrow.
Messi has been amazing.
He's basically carried his country to this far.
Yeah,
Like,
Messi has been amazing. Yeah.
Are we just because it's Messi? We're just not taking any.
No, Messi would probably be second. And I'm not even nailing Haaland in permanent ink. I'm just saying I'm thinking about the fact he does play for the team.
Haaland's been
way
immense.
less expected to
All right,
do.
who's
well.
been the best? Who's been the best striker?
The best striker?
Mbappe, I think, if you talk about strikers.
Drift, just a quick question. Are you doing this after every round? So after the quarterfinal, you putting together again?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we just look at we can vote for the best player in the quarterfinals then? We do that because everyone will be watching all the games, I would assume.
Best player in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, so we see
who we think. So what? Who should we got? England?
So we put it in now, and then we'll see who actually ends up winning.
So we got what?
Or you can put it in then. It depends, innit? If everyone wants to put it, wait, and then discuss it and who they think it is, and then bring it then.
We got France, Morocco tonight.
T's going Bellingham for sure.
Yep.
We got France, Morocco. So we got France, Morocco tonight. England, Norway Saturday.
Yeah.
Who's the Friday game?
Spain
is on.
Who's Spain playing again?
Tomorrow. Spain's tomorrow.
Who's Spain playing?
They're playing
Friday,
Belgium.
Yeah. Who they
Belgium.
playing? Oh yeah, Spain, Belgium.
Spain win that, and then obviously
8 p.m. I'll be there.
And then it's Argentina, Switzerland.
Who's going to be the best player from that quarterfinal?
I would probably say Kane. I'm gonna pick Kane. If England beat Norway, it's because of Kane. For me, I'm gonna go Kane.
I'll wait and see. I'll watch it and then I'll see who does. I'll discuss it.
I'm gonna say Simon, the goalkeeper of Spain.
He's saying he's gonna be pulling off some mad saves.
Mm.
Do you know who's actually been slept on a bit in the tournament? Is Tillemans. Tillemans is having a quietly good tournament, you know.
He's a good footballer. He's
a good player.
Being slept on.
Good player.
Has he been better than Bellingham in your opinion?
I don't. Do you know,
there he goes. There he goes. I knew
I'll tell you what. There ain't much in it, and that ain't a lie.
Oh, come on, Jay.
No, Tillemans has been
there ain't much in it.
Yeah, but come on.
There ain't much in it.
Look at see what Tillemans been doing. Let's go
Belgium are terrible. Tillemans is
terrible, bro.
Let's have a look. Man like Tillies. Okay. So we're gonna add age then. We're gonna add age like Drifty said. Like he's 29. It's unfair to go up against a 23.
No, because he's not over the hill, bro. I'm only talking about when man over like when you're like 39. I think we can involve.
There's what's that? 6 years. That's 6 years, bro. That's 6 years. He walked. He was eating food on his own.
Hang on.
He's in his prime, bro.
You could argue Belgium's best player this World Cup has actually been Trossard.
So
has been who? Sorry,
Trossard has been Belgium's best player this World Cup.
I would still go with Tillemans.
Tillemans
Belgium's best player. Yeah.
Okay, so Tillemans got 2 goals in the World Cup so far.
Well, for me, anyway.
He didn't get the winning penalty as well. Tillemans go through.
Tillemans scored the winning goal past Senegal.
Mm.
And
okay, so
like he's just general play, hitting the ball and passing and stuff. I think he's
aerial 66%. Okay, let's see Bellingham. Let's compare these, man. Bellingham.
Oh shit!
Nah, just look. I'm just having a quick look. Don't mind me, bro. We can end the stream. I just wanted to have a quick look.
No. I was only ending the stream because I didn't want to keep you up for any longer. If you don't,
let me just check. No, because I'm just looking. All right, 23. So he's got. So Bellingham's got 4 goals, 1 assist. So GA is out. He's out doing him. Tillesman's the better passer this tournament. He's won. Bellingham pips him 1% on duels, and then aerial duels, Bellingham's 14%. Yo, that's kind of mad. Tillesman's 66%, which is mental in the air.
Wow.
Tillemans has been good. He's been good.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. But then Bellingham, nah, man.
Bellingham's output is better.
Somehow managed to get to the quarterfinal, and everyone's
Jude is extremely clutch. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, he's a clutch man. 4 goals already in the World Cup. That's not bad, you know.
He's the highest goal scoring midfielder in the World Cup. He's extremely clutch, man. Some of his games.
Who did he score against, though, Jay? Did he score against?
Yeah, look.
I don't know. I didn't.
Some of it. When I watch Jude, sometimes sometimes he looks like a really average player. And then sometimes he looks really great. So it's like he does a bit of both for me. That's why I prefer Elise this tournament. But he's
just
extremely
asking.
clutch.
I don't know.
He's extremely clutch. He's probably England's most clutch player. It wouldn't shock me if fucking Bellingham got the winning goal in the World Cup final.
Nah, that Jay, the tonnage was better. But then it came across a little patronizing, a little bit at the end.
I'm just saying, like,
tonnage was better though.
Look, I'm always, to be fair, I'm always patronising. That's just why I am. But
T's gonna disagree with me on this, but I think Bellingham's best attribute is his mentality.
Yeah, it's extreme mentality. He's got great mentality.
His best attribute.
What's wrong with that?
I think his best attribute is his mentality.
Not shooting or passing, just you being you, bro.
I think it's his mentality.
But
he's got the win. He's got the will and the drive to win. To want to be the best. Yeah, I don't think because if you broke Bellingham down, he isn't the best shooter. He isn't the best passer. He isn't the best dribbler. Like there isn't anything that Jude has where you go, oh, he's the best at that. But he can just combine them all with the best mentality.
Nah, he's late. His late runs in the box is good. He's good at that. Late runs in the box.
Yeah, he does make great. He does make great runs into the box.
Yeah.
You know who he actually reminds me of? He reminds me of Lampard, a player where you don't really look at him for skills and ability and go, he was great, but he's in there with the greats because his mentality was second to none.
You
know what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at him.
He's a goal-scoring midfielder. He's very Lampard. Yeah. Like, the way he crashes the box really late,
Yeah,
his mentality is through the roof. Like his mentality is so good.
Big up Jude, man.
And he's extremely clutch, man. Like,
and you know, as a man, he is a great person. Like some of the stuff you see he does off the field and stuff, I rate him. He's got time for the you know, the kids when they want their autographs. He don't walk past if there's someone who wants to interview. He's the type of guy that will go and give the interview to the person nobody will. Things like that. Like as a person, I rate Jude. He's a G.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is him and Trent share a woman. That's just mad, isn't it? But that's just that.
No.
That's what they do. It's like him, isn't it?
Oh man.
That's dark still, Jay.
But as a footballer, Jude's a tremendous player. Jude is England's best midfielder by a country mile.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Definitely better than that.
He's better
that guy
than
called
Rice.
Declan Rice, bro.
Why do you hate Declan Rice? Right.
I don't hate Declan Rice. I just respect good footballers, bro.
He's so overrated, this man.
Isn't it amazing though? Yeah, that Declan Rice is actually getting away with having a poor World Cup because he's
it's because of his hamstrings. Because of his hamstring. No, it's because of his hamstring.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay. It's because of his.
Yeah,
so instead of sitting out and not playing, you're gonna play with a hamstring.
I heard him with his own mouth telling me that no, I'm ready, bro. I'm fully back now.
I'm right. I'm good. I'm good to go. Do you know what makes me laugh about Declan Rice? This makes me laugh the most. And Ends might know what I mean here. When you watch Declan Rice play, when the camera's on him, he's always looking and scanning, and then he always passes it backwards 2 yards. Every single time. He scans. He receives the ball and he just passes backwards.
You're like, bro, there was a forward pass. Use it. He's like, nah, sorry, gotta make sure we keep it, lads. Gotta keep it.
Declan, maybe I blink and I miss it, but I rarely see Declan Rice pass forward.
He doesn't pass forward often.
No,
his enthusiasm.
And that's what I give Jude credit for. Jude tries to play a ball through. Sometimes it might not make it, and he gives it away. But he's trying the harder pass, which I appreciate.
He's more, but Declan Rice is more of a ball winner, isn't it? Like ball progressor. Like he's not that kind of player that's gonna give you the eye of a needle kind of pass, is it? It's just a ball carrier.
Can I ask you then?
He revolutionized football. Remember, he's the best midfielder that's ever lived, bro.
Who said that?
We can't talk about, but these are the things I've been told, bro. I've been told that Declan Rice is the greatest thing since sliced bread, bro. So,
oh my god,
you men are fighting with the wrong Arsenal fans, bro. Nah,
he's a good player. Right, Arsenal
he's a, you know what? Listen, you know what? Declan Rice.
You're asking for too much from Declan, man. I'm telling you.
No, listen, you know.
No, I'm asking for him to. Do you know what I'm asking for? I look at him and go, he's done well to get to where he is, and obviously he's a good.
He was a defender. He was a defender that transformed into midfielder. I mean, so he's a good.
Yeah, but he wasn't always just a defender. He did play in midfield as well. And look, I don't hate him. I think he's obviously a good football player. But the kind of prop he gets, I just don't understand it. I could understand if you want to give it to like a Bellingham. No, I don't. Bro, I promise you, I do. I'm not the one scout. I'm not the person that's out here scouring, listening to. I'm just seeing what I see, and the prop he gets just from the general media. I'm just like, what are you guys seeing apart from the energy that he just He runs. I get it, but there's nothing to his game. I go, what Elliot Anderson can't do, Mainu can't do. That there's nothing I see where Declan separates himself. Where Bellingham separates himself because the extra bit he does, the clutch, he's missed the clutch.
I think
so what are you saying? Like they compare him to these technical players?
No, right. So we've always said
level players, and I don't think he's there yet.
We had a player called Jordan Henderson, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Who, in my opinion, is a better footballer than Declan Rice, right? But he did everything Declan Rice does for Arsenal, and people were saying in the media and all that are saying Rice, because what he does is one of the best midfielders in world football right now. Jordan Henderson was doing that years ago. For me, at a better level. It's just the biasness sometimes with certain players just drives everyone mad. Like everyone, you have to find a reason for him to be class. Declan Rice is just a good player.
He's not world class. I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's world class, for what he does. It does impact England for what he does.
He's just a good footballer.
He's not world class. Don't get me wrong.
We're not allowed to leave it at just a good footballer. He can't just be a good footballer.
Yeah, it's not so true. Yeah, why can't he just be a good footballer? Why? Like, why couldn't Saka just be a good right winger? Why did you have to compare him to Mo?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Good right winger and leave it at that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, but also as well regarding Declan Rice, without Declan Rice, West Ham do not win the Conference League. And literally, I know. Listen, like the Conference League.
Let's not do that. I watched that final, and we didn't watch long. If it wasn't for, sorry, go on.
But see, I know that but I know that there's no iron team, but he was literally part of that collective that literally got them like the trophy. Yeah, without it, I think Declan Rice was one of the reasons why they stayed in the Premier League as well. I think Declan Rice was, for me, the kind of catalyst why Arsenal won the Premier League. Like I even said, and literally, I've even said it on my channel, 100 million pounds for Rice was an absolute steal. Absolute steal. There's a
England
reason why
filling into your Premier League.
no, but it's, literally,
I just want to let you know there's an overflow.
Like there's a spillover in it, Drew. There's a little spillover.
Yeah, there's a little thing. You put too much water in there, you forget you ain't put the milk in your tea. Yeah, you had the milk and then.
No, but again, there is a reason why within this generation that we're living in, how England have done so well. That Declan Rice has been the nucleus within that midfield. No matter how people will subjectively look at Declan Rice, there's a reason why he is one of England's mainstay players. Yep. Do I think he's technically great? No, but what he does, he sniffs out danger. He kind of suffocates space. He's he's an organizer. He's a kind of leader. Like he takes a lot of accountability as well, which we don't see from like certain players. So she very, there's kind of certain skills that you need in a 11. It's not all, grace and like pizzazz. And literally that's what Declan Rice gives England and gives Arsenal and also.
So he's Henderson, basically Henderson.
But again, like I genuinely love Henderson. Literally, I think Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson's great, man.
Literally, Henderson was a better captain than Gerrard. I didn't say better player. I said better captain.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I didn't listen to the sentence fully.
Yeah, I'm saying so. Literally, and again, even like Henderson now, like okay, cool. Like I don't know if he's flown back to England. I'm literally not too sure, but even what we see behind the scenes, even though Henderson wasn't starting, you can see that he was the glue that was kind of keeping certain things going. He was like talking to certain players. He was talking
the players said it themselves. You
know what I mean? So literally, there's kind of certain characteristics that, of course, other fans don't see, but us Liverpool fans, we know the trauma that he's gone through to even get to this point in his career. And he's literally squeezed every single ounce of ability out of his own body to actually be where he is now. And literally, I think Declan Rice falls into that category.
No, T, I agree with you. I don't think anything you're saying is wrong. But the point that Enz and Jay were making is Jordan Henderson did way more than Declan Rice when he was in his peak. And people used to shit all over Henderson and never give him prop. Whereas Declan Rice is getting spoke about like he's the Messiah. And we're like, hold on a minute. This don't make no sense. Even Arsenal fans used to clown Henderson and say that he don't do nothing, he's a water carrier, and all this disrespectful shit they used to say about Hendo. And now their captain or their Rice doesn't even do as much as Hendo. And now we got to hear words like revolutionized midfield. I'm like,
what Dumbo says that? What dumb idiot says that, man? Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? Like,
and also, Drifty, the final definitely was carried by Bowen, and Mr. Rice was getting himself run around by Amrabat. So he didn't carry them. He was missing in that game, in my opinion. But I'm gonna go factually. He was missing.
Yeah, I remember the narrative coming out of that game was Amrabat's a bad man because he bullied Rice in the final. Do you remember?
That's why every one of us wanted Amrabat. He was moved. Yeah. Amrabat moved to the whole West Ham midfield, not just Declan. But Declan Rice didn't show up. He didn't. Bowen was the one who was out there running around and creating and doing his thing. But that's just the West Ham part, though, in terms of staying. Yeah, he did. He massively helped them stay up. Has he been a better player since going to Arsenal? Has he made them a better player, better team? Yes, definitely. Is he a very good player? Yes, definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the furthest I'll go.
Yeah, he's not world class, man.
The media never said Henderson's one of the best midfielders in the world, but they say it about Declan Rice, and that's what people were saying. There's no difference between the two footballers.
Yeah,
it's just
and let's not forget Henderson won Player of the Year. He actually won Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the whole world said he shouldn't have. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And everyone, the man got put on the front cover of FIFA, and the world crashed out.
Yeah. T, I want to ask you a question. T, I want to ask you a question.
It's all PR.
I want to ask you a question, T. Is Henderson a better player than Rice, in your opinion?
Yes.
Yeah,
100% for this. Name me an attribute that Declan Rice has.
I agree with you, Drifty. But I'm asking T.
Wait, okay, you know what? In terms of like a dead ball, I'm like giving it to Rice.
Yeah,
all day.
I respect it. I respect that. Yeah, 100%. I'll give it to Rice as well.
But then if I said to you anything else, tackling, leadership, shooting, crossing, long range passing, anything else I said to you, bro, if you say Rice, you don't watch football.
Yeah.
Honestly, bruv. So
T, be careful because he said you don't watch football.
I ain't gonna lie. That was a little aggressive towards you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm gonna have to agree then, bro. I don't watch it.
My bad.
He just went right in the camera as well. You know?
Drift allowed his Arsenal bias to spill over a little bit there. That was a little bit of spilling.
I actually think they're very similar as footballers.
They are very similar,
and that's what annoys me because we always told that Endo weren't this, weren't that, and the media propping Rice up like he's like.
Yeah.
I speak to a lot of Arsenal fans all the time, obviously, and we all do. And I've had Arsenal fans tell me, because I said if Rice was in the era in English football of Carrick, Stevie, Lampard, and Scholes, no one would talk about Declan Rice.
No,
nobody, right? I got told by this Arsenal fan that I was on the show with that he's as equal or as good as them midfielders, and that's where it goes over the top. It just goes over the top, and they can't just have him as a good player. He's a good player.
Yeah.
Stop looking for tangibles everywhere. Just
you know what I loved about Henderson, and then listen, I mean, we all know how like elite football can be very toxic, and when like Henderson came out and said and openly said Liverpool were wrong to support Suarez in this, in the kind of whole, everything. That's like for me. That is, that's him as a person. It's not even him as a footballer. He like spoke, and the world listened. Or let's say like the Premier League listened, and you see, that's what I really like respected about
every 5 minutes.
Henderson. Every time he spoke, the Premier League listened.
Yes.
And, I think it's going to be very hard to find that type of player that's kind of willing to actually stand by their own principles. And actually say to like the powers that be, and I'm saying like this is like Liverpool, because listen, I mean, again, like I don't want to turn it into something else, but I was quite disillusioned in terms of how Liverpool handled that whole Suarez everything. Like I was thinking to myself, it made me feel really, really uncomfortable. But literally Henderson got me back on track because he was like, no, like we were wrong. We didn't have like the full facts, and literally I like apologize, and again, like, hey, like not a lot of players would have kind of done that.
I think this might be biased talking, but when I look at it in Premier League era from 1992 to where we are, I think Jordan Henderson was the best captain in Premier League era out of any team. People might say John Terry, but look at the allegations against John Terry in his personal life and stuff like that went against him. What was against Hendo ever? Like the man was
model. They love him, man.
It was a model professional. As he just said, when Henderson stood up about COVID time and getting everyone together, the Premier League listened. Other teams listened.
Remember,
as a captain of a football club, or maybe Roy Keane in there as well. Roy Keane, you could argue, but Hendo was just, a tremendous, and that's why I do think he was a better captain than Stevie. Not as a player, Stevie's like years above, But as a leader and a captain,
he managed the team on the pitch, didn't he?
He was Klopp's general on the pitch.
Yeah. Oh, well, you could hear him every time.
Actually, how bad did Liverpool actually look when Henderson didn't play in the Klopp?
Oh, it's not the same no more. Yeah,
you saw the difference.
With Henderson missing then from the camp because obviously he got the injury. Do you think that's gonna affect the England players a little bit? Because just listening to a few of the interviews I've listened to in the way. He needs surgery though.
He had a surgery. He has surgery. Knowing Henderson, he will go back to the England.
Yeah, Jordan.
Because it's his wrist, he can still walk around and be a part of the squad. So he probably will go back for moral support.
Exactly. His whole forearm that broke, wasn't it?
Yeah, just put in a cast and play, bro.
Forearm.
His cast is his whole arm, I think.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought it was. Okay, that might be a bit different.
He said he wants to hang around and be with the team.
There you go.
And apparently,
bro.
Did you hear the players at this World Cup talking about him though? They love him.
I heard it.
Bellingham. All Bellingham could do was sing Hendo's praise.
Did you hear the way Thiago spoke about Henderson?
Yeah.
He said he made everyone around him better players.
Yeah.
Do you know that's what I love about Endo, because Endo weren't about himself, he was about the team.
Look at that incident after the Leeds game. What Salah did after that, he went to Henderson. He didn't go to Virgil. He went to Henderson to seek some advice of what happened in the Leeds game. Came back, apologized to everybody. He went back in the team after that. So this is the influence this guy's got.
I know, man. Yeah, I'm saying.
Endo's an elite level captain, no matter what anyone says.
Yeah, man.
He's getting on now. Was he 35? Just come off the back of a really good season with Brentford.
Yeah, good season, Brentford. Yeah, man.
I rate it, man.
Bro,
let's see what Declan Rice is doing at 35.
Anyway. You know what? 35 is the new 25, bro. Come on,
because players don't drink.
I don't know about that.
No, it's because players don't drink anymore. Players literally don't.
DRIFTY, are you against over 35s? Continue.
No, I'm not against it, but I also know that you're definitely on the dwindle after 35. We can't lie to ourselves.
Look at the players that
drink. But you're talking about top level athletes, though, Drift, man.
Look at players that drink, right? Like Jack Grealish and all that. His career's gone downhill, right? Look at the players that are not drinking alcohol, looking after their bodies, training properly,
Ronaldo.
Training after the game's finished. You know, they can play. Yeah, they can play into their late 30s, early 40s.
No, I agree with that.
Modric was bullying midfield in the World Cup at 40 years of age.
Yeah, man.
No, but we are. I think those are outliers, though. That's the only point I make.
Salah had a good World Cup.
I think if you look at a Salah, a Modric, a Van Dijk, and then you use them as the spectrum, I think it's unfair because we're talking about the elites of the elites, and they're outliers. In general, once you're over 35 in football, it's just human nature that your body just can't do it anymore.
Milner, Endo.
You know what?
I still think they're outliers, though. Most players retire.
Virgil.
Listen, you know what? We're not saying that.
I said Virgil, yeah.
You know what? Of course, Mother Nature catches up with everyone. So you're not going to be as quick. You're not going to be as mobile.
She's unbeaten for a reason.
Yeah, but literally, we are going to see a lot more players over 35 playing in the elite leagues. It's a fact.
Yeah, maybe.
Bro, it's not maybe.
But will they be playing to a high standard? Is the point I'm making. If the players you just named are at a high standard, Modric high standard, Virgil high standard. Being 35 isn't going to get praised for just being 35. You still got to be performing.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? You still got to be playing well at that age.
Do we think Jack Grealish should still would be an even better player now if he had a better lifestyle behind the scenes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he probably would be a better player.
I think
so. Had a better lifestyle, yeah.
Jack at Villa was mental, bro.
yeah.
But so also Jamie, the media narrative is Jack is one of us. He likes to go out and
that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a white Englishman. But if he weren't white, would they be saying that?
No.
Sterling
couldn't even buy his mum a new house.
Yeah.
Balotelli couldn't buy his mum a new sink.
Oh, bloody.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
If it's gold, if it's gold, then maybe we have.
And because it was gold, everyone all he did is buy his mum a sink. Are you crazy?
Gold plated.
But it's just
Jack Grealish is in a jacuzzi with a beer in one hand and a fag in the other.
Weren't there a thing about Foden and Saka buying their mum's houses at the same time in the paper? And Foden was looked on as oh, what a great guy, and then Saka was looked down as shit.
mad,
they both did exactly the same thing.
That's
and
crazy,
that's what, and that goes back to what I was talking about at the beginning with the old English.
I understand.
I get it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but it is what it is. We've got two more quick supers. Just because Ends forced me to do it, it doesn't mean I don't mean it.
Whoa. Hang on. Now Josh is saying nothing.
You forced him. Oh, come on, bro.
No,
bro.
This is what I'm saying. I've been here the whole time with you guys. When did I do this?
You did disappear at one time. You did disappear, actually.
No, but not during that. When the conversation was
okay.
Yeah, get the timeline.
So wait, what's everyone saying? That Ends quickly got on the phone with Josh.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's only 6:30, Josh. It's only 6:30, so I'm gonna say Tuchel rented a motivation before the Mexico game to help with the vibes, because that
ain't helping with vibes, man.
It's too early. It's too early in the day. Jay, it's not 9 o'clock yet, bro. It's not 9 o'clock yet, bro.
That's giving you an itch. You know what I mean?
But no, it's been a pleasure. We've been here for way longer than I thought we would, so I appreciate you guys' time. Love as always, man, especially in this heat. Man. Hope you've enjoyed chat. Make sure you get over and subscribe to all the channels. All the links will be in the description, guys. You should already be, but if you're not, then please make sure you go and do. Have you guys got anything coming up in the next 24 to 48 hours to be promoted quickly, guys?
Vibes at 11.
Yeah, make sure you're there for Jamie's show tonight, guys.
Vibes at 11 p.m. because of the World Cup. They're an hour later.
Ends, did you say you got something coming up, bro?
No, just saying I'm doing a Spain watch along tomorrow. So Spain versus Belgium.
There you go.
Be a good game, man.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah, make
gotta
sure
support
you
the best striker in the tournament, man.
No, that is an agenda.
He racks up a couple.
Did you see the chance he missed against Portugal, brother?
Hey, relax, man. Did you see the other one he scored before? Yeah, come on.
Fozzie, have you got anything coming out today?
Nothing, mate. Nothing. I'm going back to work tomorrow.
Okay. You know, good to see you feeling better as well, bro. I know you was under the weather before as well, man. So big up, man.
Oh, big up, Fozzie.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that,
Fozzie. T, you got anything coming up? Even if it's on TikTok, bro, you got anything coming up today or tomorrow?
Yeah, I may be having not maybe. I'll be having an interview with one of the Dagenham and Redbridge owners.
Sweet.
Cool, man.
So if you know,
T, what's your TikTok, man, so I can follow you, bro?
This brother's a TikTok legend, bruv. You lot don't know we're in the presence of.
Nah, that's why I need to, man. I need to. And I'll claim to fame in it. I know T, you man don't.
It's So my TikTok is just my name, TOBRISE, and then C for cat.
If I ever get big on TikTok, it's because of this individual right here.
No. Yeah. Listen, you know what? We are all football gods, and again, anyone that's willing to put their opinions out there for the kind of world to see, then then I rate, because it's kind of very easy to actually just talk with your mates and literally have certain opinions, but literally we all have come together. And some things I agree and some things that I don't, but it's a fact that we're very respectful men, and again with the kind of I'd say the narrative of social media where people think that it's a stain on society. No, it's not, because you have cultivated a community where people can actually have their opinions. And again, this is literally what social media is about. So there's, of course, there's different platforms, but it's the fact that we can all collaborate. We can literally all do things together. We can kind of all, I'm saying this is such a melting pot of kind of opportunity. And literally, I'm gonna literally say this out right now. So when the Euros comes in the next 2 years, when it's going to be in England, I can see all of us actually being at a stadium together doing a show like this. And literally, I'm saying, I'm gonna put it out there. Seriously, I'm gonna literally pull it out.
That would be cool, man. That would be really.
That'd be brilliant.
Well spoken, like an activist, T, man. I'm with you. Man.
I won't be at the stadium.
I've followed you as well, so I'm gonna be.
Is Euros in England?
Yeah.
I think it's multi. It's gonna be.
How they go to different countries or something?
Yes, England, Ireland.
All right.
England, Ireland.
Let's hope the final at Wembley last time when it fucked up.
Yeah.
because our hooligan fans.
Yeah, England did lose on home soil, didn't they?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, always do, man.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Do you know what, T? I'm not gonna lie. You've been getting a lot of love as well, man. The people love you, man. So keep doing your thing.
Yeah, man.
It's great, man.
Do you know what I think?
Don't
people,
get too
I
excited. They might say you're begging it, bro. You know, they might say you're begging it, bro. I don't know.
Oh man. No, I think it is kind of like a credit to anyone who does what we do, and they're just themselves. I think that's what the people resonate with the most. When you're just yourself, man. When you're yourself, people can just watch what you're hearing. If you say something a bit wild, they'll be like, it's cool. If you put on a fake character, I think that's when people don't like it.
Yeah, it's when they notice.
See through that.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean?
That's
so,
why
yeah,
I'm
man.
a cunt.
I don't even think I can even have a character, bro. I swear down, I don't think I could. My facial expressions kills it, bro, because I'll be trying to be serious and then.
It's impossible.
Yeah, I hear it.
Well, apparently Man United want Cody Gakpo.
Man United, wow, they're still winning 5 years later.
Yeah,
Fair play.
90 mil. Can have him.
Do you know what? And we got through this without talking about Liverpool stuff.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's mad. 3 hours
First
and we
time
didn't
in a
talk
while.
about how shit.
It's been 3
Liverpool-
hours. Shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. No, so I appreciate you guys, man. Big up your damn selves, especially T. I know how hot it is in that studio.
Bro,
so-
listen, I got my towel here, you know, like I'm
No, bro.
Man, like Pastor T was about to dab the forehead, you know.
Trust me.
No, bro. Because when I went round to T's and he showed me the studio, it was a hot day, kind of like it is today. And
Is it all wood?
We would have never been able to have filmed. Never been able to film. It
Is
was
it like-
What did you say, Jay?
Is it like shut up? Is it I just caught myself what I said.
But on that note, big up everyone.
We can't leave on that note.
Everyone, make sure you subscribe to everyone. I'm gonna catch you on the flip, man. We're out of here, people. Peace.
Peace out.